na 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 na. Hey, hey, like, you like my singing? Hello? Today, I'm actually in a terrible mood this morning. I'm gonna let y'all know that. You know how some days you just wake up on the wrong side of bed? That's me today. I woke up and I was frowning and I was grumpy and I was like, I don't want to stream because I'm on the wrong side of bed. I don't want to stream today, but streaming will improve the mood. Okay, I won't be on the wrong side of bed if I stream, because then I won't be in bed no more. You know, sometimes you wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you keep it pushing and you feel better. But if I don't stream, then I'm gonna keep being in the bed and I'm gonna keep frowning. So we gonna push through. Don't be in a bad mood. Oh, it's okay. I won't be in a bad mood for long. Usually if I start streaming in a bad mood, about 10 minutes in, I start to feel a lot better. You guys can make me feel better really quickly. Really fast. I didn't know what I wanted to do today for stream. I wanted to do just chatting, because I'm kind of in a talkative mood. But then I realized, like, I don't have nothing to talk about right now. Usually when I do just chatting streams, I make a little list of all of the topics I want to talk about, but I didn't do that today. So I was like, let's just play some Pokopia. Mostly because today is the last day of the Pokopia event with Jirachi, and I still haven't built the habitat for bro. So I'm going to at least build the habitat today. But I do want to make a school. I'm a teacher, of course, and we're working on our Pallet Town area. So I kind of want to build a school. You know, a cute little classroom, like little computers and stuff. I make a little school, not a big school. We don't need any big schools, okay? I think it's a little crazy, but I want a little. Would a kiss and a hug make you feel better? Maybe a hug. A kiss might make Kotaru mad. But maybe a hug though, that would make me feel better. I do like hugs. I've always been one who likes hugs. You know what's kind of sad? The older you get, the less people hug you, and it's kind of sad when you think about it. It all started back when I went to college. See, in high school, I used to be the person that hugs everybody. I used to give everyone a million hugs 24/7. And then I went off to college. And the people at college did not like hugs for some reason. Like, I constantly tried to give my friends hugs and they would get mad at me. They'd be like, get off of me. And I'd be like, so then I stopped hugging people. And then after you leave college, adults just don't be hugging other adults like that, you know? Like, my coworkers aren't going to just give me a hug, you know? So I miss when I was in school, like when I was in high school, and like giving each other hugs was just the way to say like good morning and hi. I do miss that. Once you become an adult, they're just kind of like, no more hugs for you. I would say I've been working very hard on VTuber things lately. I have been trying to treat VTubing like the full-time job it is this summer, and I stopped lollygagging. I'm no longer laying around. I said, you know what? Every morning, whether I stream or not, I'm going to get up and I'm going to sit down on my computer and I'm going to get some VTuber work done for a few hours before I do anything else. So I've done that the past few days. I didn't stream yesterday because I wanted to finish my little video I was working on. I posted it, but it's not doing too well. But my YouTube's a work in progress. I'm going to keep working on videos. I'm going to be working on videos. I'm going to get started on my next video very soon. So, hopefully, I've been trying to get more work done. I've also been practicing singing too. I recorded myself singing one of my favorite songs the other day. And the song, it's a hard song to sing. It's very high pitched, kind of out of range for me. But when I sang it and I sang it a million times and I recorded it over and over and over again. And honestly, over time, I started to sound a lot better in it. So maybe my dreams can come true and I can make a cover of my favorite song sometime soon. I was really excited. You know, I didn't sound bad because I showed it to Kotaru. I don't like to show people the raw files of anything, you know, singing without any corrections and mixing and stuff. I don't like to show people that. I don't like to show people my practice before the performance. You know, I only show the performance. So you know, I thought I sounded okay if I showed it to Kotaru. So you want hugs, Pinky? Yeah, I gave you some. I like hugs. College makes people uncool. Ain't that the truth? Oh my gosh. I got to college and everybody just literally stopped what they did. Whatever they did in high school, they just completely stopped it. Even in like times that it didn't make sense. Like, what do you mean you used to hug people in high school and now you're in college and you're too cool to hug people, you know? What do you mean you used to wear some pretty dresses in high school and then you got to college and you're too cool for dresses? Now you can only wear jeans and some dark colored t-shirts, you know, and some matching shoes. Like I do feel like people got to college, and I think it's because when you get to college, a lot of times you want to like become a refined version of yourself. You know, you want to leave behind your high school self. You want to leave your high school self behind and try to be your coolest version of yourself. But it doesn't always work out. Hey, Soul. Or Cairo. I'm gonna call you Cairo. Also, you fixed your mic. That's really great. That actually is really good. I hope it's truly working. Cause last time you joined the voice chat, your voice was like blah, 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 and it was so loud. I want to leave most of my life behind. Yeah, that's valid. When I went to college, I knew in high school that I was like viewed like as super cringy, and I wasn't as open about wearing what I wanted to wear. And I was like, you know, when I go to college, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna wear all the pretty dresses and pretty skirts that I always wanted to wear. I'm gonna completely change my style, right? I'm gonna do what I want. And then I got to college and I got bullied for it, so. And I found out people at college were more mean than people in high school. Because at least the people in high school, a lot of people didn't like what I wore in high school. Because I used to wear these really brightly colored clothes all the time. Like, it matched. Don't get me wrong. I never had a day where I didn't match, all right? But the colors I chose were always really bright. Like, I'd wear like these really bright pink, like, pants and like a white shirt or something, or I wear like these really really bright blue shirt and like some black pants. I used to wear really bright colors, and like my sweaters were super bright too. Like I had the most vibrant purple sweater ever. I don't even think I can find that color anywhere anymore. Like it was really vibrant. And people were a lot nicer than it about it. And then I got to Dr. Eggman. I love your name. Welcome to Puppy Academy. And then I got to college. I got to college, and then I tried to refine the way I dressed, and I started buying pretty dresses and frilly skirts, and I started wearing them, and people were meaner. It is I, Dr. Robotnik. What do you come to? Why are you here, Dr. Robotnik? There's nothing for you here. Sonic's in another castle. Sonic is in another castle. Hey guys, I have come from the great beyond, fending off the sewer rats from the German invaders as they fight for humanity. Huh? The sewer rats? Did you befriend any rats? Do you have any rat pets? Did you make any friends, or did you beat them all up? I said hi, Gio. Cause if I was stuck with a bunch of rats, I would become their friends. Because rats are kind of cute when they're not like when they're not uninvited. I feel like rats are cute. Only when they're not uninvited. Like I feel like if someone had a pet rat, I'd be like, "Aw." But if a rat was like in my house, I'd be like, "Oh," you know, like uninvited. Bye, Chip. Go take a nap. Go take a little nappy nap. I got banned for that message. Wait, why'd you get banned from that message? I don't know. 7-foot rat. 7-foot rat rats along his rats. When he calls your rats, it all fades to rats. When he sees your rats, he feasts on the rats. We don't talk about rats. We don't talk about rats. You got banned for being random? Dude, if that was the case, I'd get banned off of Twitch. I'm like the most random person on the planet. most of the stuff I say does not connect. Like, I'll be on one topic and then 2 minutes later I'm on a different topic, and then 2 minutes later I'm on a different topic, and then too much squirrel. And then 2 minutes later I'm on a different topic and on a different topic. I can speak, yeah. Yeah, I can speak really good. I can't imagine getting banned for being too random though. Do you have ADHD? No. Actually, I do not have ADHD. Fun fact, I don't. The only thing I've ever been diagnosed with in my life was major depressive disorder and generalized anxiety disorder. But I haven't been depressed in years, so... Even though, like, technically, once you've been diagnosed with, like, a mental illness, it, like, stays in, like, your records forever. But I haven't been... Your girl has been okay. Your girl hasn't been depressed in years, so we're doing pretty good out here. Welcome to Puppy Academy. Whew. I have the ADHD, so I was hoping. I don't. There's things that I can assume about myself, but I'm not going to put any labels on myself unless I've been formally diagnosed. And when I saw like a psychologist in the past, the only thing they diagnosed me was the 2 things I said was with depression and anxiety. So I never really went for anything else. Sometimes I feel like I should go back because I do think I have like OCD, but you know, you never confirm. I can never get that confirmed unless I go to like a person. So, but I don't want to go to a person because, like, I feel like, at least in my scenario, welcome to Puppy Academy. I feel like in my scenario, at least, getting like diagnosed would not like do much for me because I already suspected and like I already, you know. But for some people, a diagnosis is very important. I just don't think for me, you know. Oh yeah, I do have anxiety though. That one has stuck around. That one's with me for life. Me and anxiety, we go way back. Hey Ben. Hey Benton. Me and anxiety, we go way back. We've been best buddies since I was a kid, honestly. It was, you know, it's interesting. I found myself in a position recently that reminded me of when I was a kid, because I was at a store because I wanted to buy my Fitbit. I bought a Fitbit, by the way. I wanted to buy my Fitbit, so we went to the store with Coach Haru, my husband, and that store, the like technology stuff, a lot of it was like blocked off. Like you had to talk to like an associate or someone who worked there so they can like give you a lot of the technology because it was like in a case and you can't like just grab it, right? So I asked Kotaru, I was like, Kotaru, can you ask the lady if I could get a Fitbit? And he was like, no, you need to get used to talking to people, so you do it. And I was having war flashbacks to when I was a kid. When I was like a young kid, like let's say elementary school and before, my parents were convinced that they could correct my anxiety by just pushing me out there more. So every time we'd go to the store, my parents would make me ask a random worker where an item was. Like, oh, go ask that man where the bread is. You know, something we already know where it was, but my parents just wanted me to get that, my parents just really wanted me, sorry, I'm stretching. My parents really wanted me to come out of my shell. Okay, bye, catch up. So I did. I would go up there and I'd ask a question and I'd leave the place even more shy than when I started. And when Kotaru did that, when I was in the store trying to buy my Fitbit, bro, the amount of flashbacks that came from that experience, I was like, oh God. He was like, what's the problem? I was like, this reminds me of when I was a kid. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. And he was like, fine, I'll do it. I was like, phew, thanks. But yeah, I've been told to go talk to that person. You go talk to that person. Go talk to that person my whole life. And Your girl's still just as anxious as she was when she started, so. Me and my chronic gluttony go way back as well. Not your gluttony. What you be eating? You be eating cakes and cupcakes? Because I do. And cookies? Yeah, I have war flashbacks from the year 1943. You know, when I was a kid. That really makes a Koopa come out of its shell. A little bit. A little bit. Being around Kotaru, like dating somebody was the real like challenge for me though, because like dating someone when you have anxiety is a really interesting thing, because there was so much stuff that I just did not want Kotaru to see me do, like, and it was simple things, like for example, I literally cried and wanted to cancel our date one time because I went to go pick up like my like pills I take. I went to like the pharmacy to go pick up my pills, and I had, you know, I walked up to them and I had to say, hello, my name is Cyan, I was born in an XY, you know, to give them my birthday and my full name and stuff, and I fumbled. I literally, like, because I was so nervous. I didn't want to have to speak to somebody near Kotaru because the idea just freaked me out. So I was, for some reason, so I was so nervous that he was just in my presence and he was seeing me interact with somebody else. It was so odd. That like when I got up there, I fumbled. I was like, my name is Cyan, and I was born in June, and I fumbled. I was stuttering really bad, and I kept tripping on my words. And Kotaru, he laughed and he smiled, and I was like, oh god, I just made a fool of myself in front of my man. And I like literally was like in the car, like on the verge of tears. Like I wanted to cry so bad. That was also one of the days that he made me drive, which if y'all know that like driving gives me a lot of anxiety, but he wanted me to try to get out of that by driving more. So it was one of the few days that like we agreed that I would be the one driving despite it making me nervous. You know, we didn't go anywhere far. We went like around the corner, but yeah, I was a wreck. I was like, not only was I nervous to drive him there with me, I was also nervous to speak to the employee, and then I messed it up, which made me even more feel bad. And then I also knew I had to get back in my car and then drive us back home, and I was like, all of my anxieties meshed into one big anxiety ball, and I was like crying and super upset. I told him I was crying for a completely different reason than what I was. I didn't want him to know that I was literally embarrassed just from like, I didn't want him to know that I was embarrassed just from like stuttering and fumbling my words while talking to like a worker, because I thought that was more embarrassing, the idea of crying because I stuttered, because I was stuttering when asking for like for something. So I think I told him that I was like nervous about like driving back home or something. I was like, oh no, it's just making me nervous because I don't like driving, even though like driving was part of it, but it was because he laughed. Fast forward to months later, by the way, and I brought that moment back up, and I told him the real reason I cried. I was like, yeah, the real reason I cried was because I fumbled when trying to order get my medicine, and you laughed. And he was like, oh, I did? And I was like, yeah, you laughed and you smiled at me. And he was like, oh, I was giggling because I thought it was cute. And I was like, huh? That whole time I thought he was laughing at me because of how dumb and stupid I was, and for fumbling and messing up. You know, I thought he was just laughing at me just to laugh at me. He was like, oh no, I thought it was really cute. I giggled because I thought it was the cutest thing, and I was like, are you for real? Are you for real? I was out there freaking out because I thought that he thought I was like a crazy person who couldn't even order some medicine, and it turns out he was like, oh no, she's just like really cute. Yeah, me and Kotaru, we had a lot of misunderstandings like that in the beginning because He didn't quite understand me and my anxiety. And because I had anxiety, hey Jeepers, and hi Arle. And because I had anxiety, I wasn't able to understand him. Like, he couldn't understand me because I was anxious, but my anxiety was preventing me from properly understanding him. Because I would always like jump to conclusions and be like, oh no, it had to be because of this or that. He's doing this and that. Meanwhile, bro is just chilling there, minding his own business, not a single thought in his head. And I'm over here putting 1,000 thoughts in his head. I'm over here assuming he's thinking about this and thinking about that and thinking about this and that, and he was thinking about nothing the whole time. Can you believe it? As I always said, he's the most normal person I've ever met. I remember someone, like, one of my previous streams asked me, they were like, what do you look for in a guy? And my answer was just like, that they're normal. Like, I liked Kotaru because he was very normal. He was the most normal person ever. I got my day tiers out of the way because I saw some Technoblade videos. What's Technoblade? That's the average guy. We don't think about anything. Yeah, and I like that. I literally, like, the first thing that drew me to Kotaru was that we told jokes to each other and laughed, and that he was normal. Normal. I know a lot of people who are not normal. Welcome to Pokopia Academy. The amount of people that I have met in my life that got something crazy going on that makes them make crazy decisions, rash decisions, crazy decisions. They got the craziest stories to tell. I'm like, oh my god. And here comes Kotaru, and his only story is, I was in the band. I was in a band. I played trumpet. I had a crush on somebody one time. It didn't work out. Like that's his only stories, and I like that. I don't know. I know there are people who can just not think, but I cannot understand that. Kotaru's like that. He's like that. A lot of time, it took me a long time to realize that, like, if he's just sitting there and not doing anything important, like he's not working, for example, he's just sitting there minding his own business, most of the time he's not thinking about anything. Even, like, I remember, even when after we would be fussing about something, because our first year, we hashed it all out our first year. Like, our first year, we were fussing about this, fussing about that, fussing about this and that and this and that, because we were just trying to understand each other. After our first year, we don't really fuss at all anymore. But I remember we like have an argument, and I'm over here festering. Like, I'm over here just constantly thinking about what just happened. And then I go talk to him, and he's like, "Oh, you're still thinking about that?" No, I stopped thinking about it when it stopped happening. I was like, "Huh? You can just like not think about something?" I'll be thinking about like an event that happened for literally days. And he will think about it for minutes at a time and then stop. And then he won't think about it again unless it's been brought up. Or unresolved, but usually just brought up. And I'm like, that's crazy. We need to have stuff quickly. Yeah, you sure does. Wait, where are you in the hospital? You okay? I said, I'm doing okay. Belucinia. Welcome to Pokopia Academy. I think Kotaru might be neurotypical. He is. He's just a normal guy. He has nothing going on. He's literally a normal guy. He's just a normal guy. It's so weird. It's so weird. I think he's like the first like normal person, like I mean, like, he ain't got nothing going on person I've ever met. I'm not normal. I'm an anxious person, I'm always like freaking out over little things. And he's just like, oh, hello. I'm Kotaru. Get an MRI scan tomorrow. Oh, I hope it goes well. I don't really know what MRI scans entail. My model's pretty dank, yo. I bet you'd be pretty too if you had a model, yeah. I bet your OC is just as pretty. Have you been tested for any neurodivergence? Oh, I have anxiety, like clinically diagnosed anxiety. I had generalized anxiety disorder. I have GAD. The type where you get anxious and you don't know why you're anxious. Like you could just be minding your own business and you're like, oh, I'm anxious now, you know, and there's like nothing, like you can't really pinpoint your anxiety on a specific thing. Most of the time it's just like, oh, I woke up nervous today. How lovely. That's me. Hey CJ and Captain. But I did find out over the years that a lot of that general anxiety that I had, it really comes from my lack of nutrients. I don't eat the right way. Like I don't eat what I should. I eat a lot of sugar, which that can really worsen things. I don't eat my vegetables at all, and vegetables have really important like nutrients and minerals in them. So after I started taking like my daily vitamins, and I take very specific supplements, like I mentioned in the Discord yesterday, I take magnesium glycinate every day. After I take stuff like that, I've noticed my anxiety is like a lot better. And then I'll go days without taking those things, and then it'll come right back. You know, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I beat my anxiety because you know, I'm just so strong-willed. And then I stop taking my magnesium for a few days and it comes right back. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's because I'm taking supplements every day. But magnesium glycinate was the best thing for me. It literally, like, no, it doesn't cure my anxiety, but man, does it mellow it out significantly. I go from being like super anxious, like just randomly, like just random anxiousness, to like, while I'm on magnesium glycinate, my anxiety has a reason. Like I'm only nervous for things that like make sense. Like, oh, something new's coming up, you know, that makes me anxious. Or I know I have to attend a social event, that makes me anxious. Sometimes I get nervous before I stream, that's normal, that makes me anxious. But when I'm not taking magnesium glycinate, man, your girl be anxious for no reason at the most random times. I'll wake up nervous. I stopped taking magnesium like at the beginning of the summer break. And I was like, why am I so nervous all the time? And I had to start taking it again. I was like, oh, that fixed it. Playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Hey, good games. I always leave one man alive to tell the tale. I leave none to leave none is to leave no one to fear me. We're faced with ugly choices. You're going to destroy a million lives. Only a cynical man would call those people alive. I have no idea what you're talking about, but yeah. Sadly, a lot of people get mixed diagnosed, especially if they are not an 8-year-old white boy, because a lot of symptoms that people looked for were unique and varied to that very specific group. Yeah, I suppose so. They do a lot of research on like one specific demographic, and then they like try to push that off to like all demographics. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people get misdiagnosed for a lot of things because they'll be like, oh, you're probably just nervous. Oh, you're probably just nervous. My parents, for the longest time, they didn't want me to see a therapist because they kept trying to explain to me that like being nervous is normal. You know, the we all get nervous type of thing. You know, like how when somebody is like super depressed and they're sad every day and they can hardly get to the next day, and someone looks at them and goes, we all get sad sometimes. It's okay. You know, it's kind of like that, except it was for anxiety. You know, my parents used to be like, we all get anxious sometimes. It's okay. Look, I'm nervous because I have a big meeting today. And I'm like, no, that's not it. I'm nervous every day. Are you nervous every day? And they were like, no, but it's normal to be nervous. And I'm like, yes, it's normal to feel nervousness. It's not normal to be anxious every day. Being a little nervous versus crippling anxiety are very different things. Yeah, my anxiety and not knowing how to treat it in high school was actually the reason why I didn't have a lot of friends. I was too afraid to hang out with people outside of school because it was a new environment and a new thing for me. I did eventually start hanging out with like 2 people outside of school my junior and senior year, but no one else. Anytime for me, it used to be bad if I went somewhere new. So if I had to go somewhere I'd never been before, I'd be freaking out trying to figure out oh, what if I accidentally go to the back door instead of the front door, and then I look stupid pulling on a locked door? What if we get there and there's no parking, and then I can't park, and I have to park like 2 miles down the street, and then I look silly walking down there? What if the person I'm supposed to meet doesn't even show up, and I'm supposed to be there all by myself? What am I gonna do? And it was like that. It was like really bad, to the point where I just didn't go anywhere. I was like, I used to go to my best friend's house. At the time, my best friend in high school, I used to go to her house all the time. I probably went to her house maybe a good like 70 times, right? And every single time I would show up to her house literally trembling. And every time, because I'd be nervous, like, oh, what's she gonna say when I get to the door? Every single time. So our routine was, I'd go there, and as soon as I see her, she'd give me a hug, and we'd hold each other for a little bit so I could stop shaking a little less. That was pretty bad. That transferred into when I started dating as well. So every time I'd get in the car with Kotari, because he just picked me up like all the time, whenever I'd get in the car with him, probably for the first entire year, I would be trembling in the car, like every single time. I remember telling him that when we first hung out, this was like before, this was the day before the day I told him I liked him was the first time I had seen him physically in a long time, because we had been talking through Discord and FaceTimes and other stuff, and I hadn't seen him physically in like 2 years. And I told him, I was like, hey, when I get in your car, I'm going to be trembling, just a heads up. And he said he noticed that I was trembling too. He said I was shaking really bad, and I'm like, yeah. Stop shaking when anxiety is hard. Anxiety do be like that. Yeah, it's scary. Depression and crippling anxiety are no joke. Maybe the meeting was the friends we made along the way, of course. Also, hey, Moon. Common autistic trait is to have a small number of friends, being super attached to them. Common ADHD trait is having a lot of friends, but forgetting to message them or that they even exist. I have only a few friends that I would fight for, assuming I remember they exist, and no, I'm not going to remember to message them. Yeah, you know, I used to be really good at keeping up with messages and talking to people, but as I'm gonna be real, I got a man, and then I stopped talking to my friends as much. That's literally what happened. But that's because, like, in my free time, I would, like, sit in voice chats and stuff, but then my free time became, like, oh my gosh, I need to spend every waking minute of my free time with my man. So it kind of, yeah, that was part of it. The other thing is I got a job. I got employed and a man around the same time. Terrible combination. Terrible combination for keeping friends. And I be trying to stream regularly. It's the trifecta of being too busy to talk with people. When I was in college, when I was still in college and me and Kotaro were dating, it was better than, you know, I was still talking to my friends 24/7 and stuff. But then but then I got employed. Then I got employed while having a man. Terrible combination. Terrible combination. Being employed, that kills everything. You know how hard it is being employed? I'm sure y'all do. Being employed, I'd be wondering how so many VTubers like keep up like a full-time streaming schedule while they're employed. And I've been listening to people talk about that recently, and it turns out they just don't value sleep or free time. Like, they'll literally wake up in the morning, make a tweet on Twitter, you know, so they can get their little post out there. They go to work, they come home, they stream, and then they eat some dinner and they go to bed. And I'm like, that's kind of crazy. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that. I value free time way too much. That's why during the school year, I stream like maybe once on a weekday and then once on a weekend every day. I stream like 2 times. 2 to 3, sometimes 3, but usually 2 times a week. As of right now, I'm only streaming 3 times a week, but that's because I I like to enjoy my time. I like to enjoy free time, and since I'm on summer break, I don't want to spend it all streaming. That, and also I don't only stream. You know, I spend time editing shorts, and I made a video yesterday, just me talking and stuff, but that still took quite a few hours, and it's just me talking, you know? So, yes, I am a VTuber and I like streaming, but streaming is not my only form of content. I do make a lot of shorts. Yeah. I find a lot of times I find that I enjoy making shorts and telling stories, whether it's in like a short video format or through a series of shorts, more than I like streaming occasionally. Like I love telling stories. I love writing scripts out and stuffs. And sometimes I find myself enjoying that a lot more than hitting the go live button and being an active VTuber, you know? If I wasn't a teacher, I'd be an idol VTuber though. Like I'd be practicing singing and like doing, uploading a bunch of covers and stuff. But because I teach and I use my voice as often as I do in my classroom, I don't want to push it too much, so I don't do the idol part of VTubing as much as I would love to though. As much as I would love to. I love singing. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I love singing. You'll hear me hum and sing every single stream basically. I love singing. It's one of my favorite things. I'm not very good at it yet, but if you practice, you can get anywhere. I've seen some VTubers debut with a like unable to like hold a pitch, you know, like their voice is really wavery and they're really out of tune, and then like you click on their streams years later and they're doing a karaoke stream and they're singing like an angel. I've seen that happen quite a few times because they trained their voice. I would love to do that, but I'm a teacher. I don't want to like lose my voice box because I'm like talking for 8 hours and projecting my voice for 8 hours in a day, and then I go home and I stream and talk for 3 more hours. You know, that's not a good combination. And then I try to sing too. When I have free time, I tend to suddenly get some of that executive dysfunction, so I just stare at a game library thinking, sure, it'd be fun to play this game. Yeah, I went through that the first part of the summer. Literally the first I was about to say month, but I'm a little under 1 month into the summer break. I would say the first 2 weeks were really bad for that. I was like, I'm going to be a full-time VTuber. I'm gonna do so much VTuber things. And then I would stream like twice. And then I would like spend the rest of my time just sitting there waiting for Kotaro to come home. Like, man, what do? I want to play this game, and I have literally 200 games in my Steam library, but I don't really feel like playing any of them. I could stream, but I don't feel like talking. I could edit, but I don't like editing. I don't feel like editing some short. Like, it was bad. Like, I was stuck. I was like chronically stuck in the first 2 weeks of just doing nothing. Now I'm starting to get back into the hang of things. I've been exercising before bedtime. Not a lot, just like 15 minutes cardio. I've been exercising before bedtime. Hey, Bob! I've been editing stuff more. This week, I told myself I'm really gonna get into the summer VTubing thing. Cause, you know, a lot of times where people go wrong when they have something like a hobby that they really want to build up is that they wait until they're motivated in order to like start doing stuff. And I was doing that for a while. I was waiting until I was motivated. Okay, I'm motivated today. I'm going to edit some more clips. Okay, I'm motivated today. Time to do some VOD scrubbing. But then I quickly, you know, I've been reading some books about it, and motivation comes and goes, but like dedication and routine does not. So I've been trying to push past my motivation. Hey, Sammy. And stop waiting until I'm motivated to do VTuber things. Because if you wait until you're motivated, you're only going to be like doing stuff for like maybe like 1 or 2 days a week for like an hour or two while the motivation is still there, you know? So this week I've literally been waking up the same time every day. I've been trying to wake up at 10 in the morning. And I'll go eat. I'll come sit at my computer and I'll work on something VTuber related. Like I'll either write a script out and record it, I'll VOD scrub, I'll do something, and I'll do it for hours. I'm trying to treat it like a job almost, you know? He's reminded that you are beautiful and you deserve love and compassion. Yeah, Bob's back. You know what's really funny, Bob? Something very ironic. Your name is Bob, and you're like the most positive person on the planet. But in my early days of VTubing and my Discord, I had somebody in my community named Bob. They're still around. They're still in the Discord. Named Bob. And they were very sarcastic and had a lot of super dark humor and used to be fussing at people about stuff. They're like the opposite. And then you come in here and you're like, oh my god, you guys are all so beautiful and I love you and your compassion and you're so nice, and it's really interesting. That must be the anti-Bob. Yeah, it's the anti-Bob. Same here. I have a backlog of games to the point that I just keep playing the same game I beat twice already. Yeah! And then you can't decide which game you want to play, so you play the same one. Isn't that weird? And then you end up playing the same game over and over and over again. Like me when I'm like, I don't know what to play. We're just gonna play Pokopia today. I don't know what to play. I want to play Fields of Mystria, but Fields of Mystria's full, like, 1.0 version is dropping in August. I'm gonna wait on that. I played it, like, for a little bit, like, 2 or 3 years ago, back when I was trying to be a quote-unquote cozy streamer. I'm not really going for the cozy streamer effect anymore. If you think I'm cozy, that's nice and all, but I'm not really branding myself as a cozy streamer, per se. But back when I was really, really trying to be a cozy streamer, and I was playing Farm Sims and Farm Sims and Farm Sims and Farm Sims and Minecraft and Farm Sims, you know. But I kind of dropped that. Say so, but not cozy. Yeah, I'm not. My goal is not to be cozy per se. It used to be. But then I got access to my own desk and my own space, and now I can talk loudly into my microphone, not having to worry about things. So now I'm not cozy no more. Let's have Sensei become chaotic. I am a little bit chaotic. I think if I was on a D&D scale, I would be like a chaotic neutral maybe. I don't know. Dysfunction might be stronger than me. I know exactly what games I want to play. Instead, I'm just going to leave my library on that game page. One click away. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I experienced that one. Like, if I know what I'm going to play and then don't. I've been playing Truck Driver Simulator, though. That's pretty fun. Hey, Stein. I replay Sonic 3 and Knuckles because it's the best Sonic game in my opinion. And that's my #1 favorite game. My favorite game was always Rune Factory 4. That game's the bestest, but I don't know if I could still say that now. I like Pokopia a lot. I think Pokopia is a very well-made game and it will never outstay its welcome. I do like Pokopia a lot. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite game though. I don't know. It's pretty up there though. Pokopia is really up there. Pokopia is like an 1,000-hour game, you know. I'm genuinely a chaotic neutral because I make stuff and I do a lot of chaotic stuff. I don't do a lot of chaotic stuff. Most of the stuff that I clip from my channel, I don't think there's ever anything chaotic to clip. Sometimes I have chaotic stories. Like at the end of last stream where I played Pokopia and I was talking about how it was musty through prom. That's a little chaotic, but that's about it. I mean, I showed up to prom, got my hair all done, got the prettiest dress, and I forgot to put deodorant on. So I was stanking up the whole place the whole day. Terrible experience, by the way. Don't make sure that if I got any kiddos in my chat right now, if y'all going to prom, please put the deodorant on. You do not want to run up in a situation like me, where you ain't got nothing on you but your ID. And you forgot to put on deodorant. Now you gotta hold your arms down to your sides the entire time. Sit in a corner and hope nobody smells you on the dance floor so you just don't dance. You want to play what? What is that game? Both chronically positive to some people and just chaotic to others. That's valid. You skipped prom? Prom's okay, I guess. I'm putting on 5 different deodorants and colognes. I got some fancy stuff. Okay, don't overdo it now. You're gonna put on too many deodorants and colognes, you're gonna smell like a middle school boy. Okay? Cause they don't know. Middle school boys don't tend to know what smells good and what don't smell good. So they'll spray a million sprays on them, and it'll be way too pungent. They'll walk in the room and you smelled them and all their cologne before you even see them. You even see them. If you like cats and portals and you were like a cat burglar, okay. We didn't even have prom. It was canceled years and years ago. Oh, really? We had prom at my school for juniors and seniors. I know like a lot of school was just seniors only. At my school it was both. It was juniors and seniors. So you could go twice if you wanted. I went the first year, but after quickly realizing not only was it a bad experience because, you know, I was hiding in a corner because my armpits stank, but it was also I found out really quick I'm not a party person. It was the first time I ever really went to an event like that, you know, with loud music and dancing and all this, and I found out really quickly I didn't like that. Wow, Pinky, yeah, I would cancel prom after that too, so. But yeah, I found out really quickly that I wasn't really for that. You know, that type of thing wasn't for me. So while all my friends went back again senior year, I was like, nah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll just not. That, and also there was like the guy I had a crush on at the time, like 4 other girls in my grade also had a crush on him. For some reason, he had like every girl on the planet crushing on this man. So prom was also like a fight to the death over one man. Everybody making snide comments at each other, like side-eyeing each other, trying to get him to dance with them and blah. I was like, that's too much. I'm gonna just stay myself home. More than a handful of people in a room, I likely would be overstimulated and overly anxious. I don't think I was anxious per se, but I was really bored and tired. Like I didn't want to dance because that makes me nervous. But like everybody was dancing. That's all you do. All you do at prom is dance and talk. But everybody wanted to dance, no one wanted to talk, so. Funny how girls pay $1 million for stuff that smell good, but guys spend millions of dollars on stuff that doesn't smell good. Hey, there is some nice smelling colognes out there though. There are. You just gotta find them. I never went to prom when I was in high school. They were literally charging $100 a person. Because they had a band there. $100. I think our entry was like $20 and you had to have your student ID with you. Which, fun fact, prom, I guess who left their student ID at home? This girl. But it just so happened that the person, like the teacher that was responsible for running the event, just so happened to be my psychology teacher. And she looked at me and said, they were like, hey, ma'am, she doesn't have an ID. What do we do? And she looked at me and said, oh, she's my student. She can come in. If it literally was not my teacher, like if it was any other teacher I never had, then I would not have gotten in. But she just looked me in the eye and said, oh, that's my student. No, she can be in here. She goes to school. So we had a safe grad, which is basically a parent-run prom. Yeah, that parent-run prom kind of sounds boring, low-key. My friends and I went to Italian food and then watched Age of Ultron. We should have an adult prom. But like instead of it being prom, excuse me, we all just gather around and we sit and we talk. That's the kind of prom I would go to, the sit down and talk kind of prom, you know. I can walk into a restaurant, hear too many voices and just leave. Don't want the food no more. That's valid. That's valid though. That is. I'm EP. Waking up at 10 o'clock is so not for me, but I gotta fix my sleep schedule. Which is why I've been waking up at 10 every day. But man, oh man, if I'm so tired. You got all 7 Chaos Emeralds? What are you gonna do with all that power? Can we have prom pizza and prom snacks? Yeah. There's a VTuber prom that usually gets held at a random time every year. It's usually like a different random person every year going, let's have a VTuber prom, and then just like in VR chats, just having a room open for everybody to go into. I've seen that happen a lot. I considered going one time in the earlier years when I only had a couple of friends, but I never did. I was always curious about VTuber proms though. I remember the time I held my birthday. I had the Cyan birthday celebration in VR chat. Yeah, that didn't go too well. I remember only like 6 people were there, and only 6 people came. But since they were all there for me and not each other, like they were talking, but they weren't necessarily like getting along with each other. 2 people in particular were literally butting heads the entire time. Like, can he stop doing that? No, I'm not going to stop doing that. Can you stop doing that? No, I'm not going to stop doing like they were literally like brawling each other in VR chat. Like, I am never going to forget the time I tried to have a VR chat birthday party. I was like, I'm going to have a birthday celebration in VR chat. And it was a wreck, dude. Jeepers, were you there? You might have been. It was like 3 years ago. It was the one and only time I did it. And we had people in there clashing and fighting each other and whatnot. It was, I was like, guys, this is my birthday, please. That's why whenever I get the grand idea to do like a VR chat celebration, I usually stop and think, is this really what I want? Because of that one year. I'm sure it'd be better now though. We have a lot more people in the community, so I feel like a lot more people will show up, and it won't be like 4 people standing in a circle fussing at each other. It'll be at least 10 people standing in a circle and fussing at each other. Yeah. But hey, ZVT, welcome in. Where we play the Duck Duck Goose Game or whatever, and it was an Uno? I think so. I think we did play those games. I think so. Yeah. Oh, you see that? My stream spazzing. What was that? Why did my stream spaz? Hello? Oh no, that's scary. My computer has been fixed. Please don't go back to not working. Please don't go back to not working. You know how long it took to get this computer to function again? Let's fuss at each other? No, I don't like fussing. How about we say kind words and we smile at each other? Yeah, I think that'd be a better idea. We say kind words to each other. Give each other, affirmations, Really strong. Really strong affirmations. I was going to say something else, but I forgot. Oh, now I remember. You know what I want to do for my birthday that like I see a lot of the big money VTubers do? They be having whole concerts. They be like, happy birthday concert. Hello? Can I have a happy birthday concert? But it's not going to be fancy because it's just going to be 2D though. They will be having like full grand 3D concerts with full dances and different color stages. And I want that. I want a birthday concert. Hello? Maybe next year I'll do a birthday concert, but it will be a 2D birthday concert. So I'll just have a lot of songs already prepared that were I'll just get a bunch of songs that were already prepared, they're already mixed and mastered and tuned and all that stuff, and I'll just lip sing it live for you guys. How that sound? Guess what? I want a 3D concert. Hello? Huh? Affirmations? Can you eat it? Yeah, you can. Nom. I have to go. Have a nice day. Bye, Ice Tune. Have a nice day. How about we listen to Cyan's pretty voice? So common that my brain stops screaming? No. Well, yeah, you can listen to me sing. You listen to my favorite voice sing. RAM is expensive and no one can afford RAM at this point. I can afford RAM. You know why? Because my RAM... Because I paid for the warranty on all of my PC parts. So if my RAM gets busted, I can replace it for free. Boys, always pay warranty for your expensive computer parts. Every part in my computer, except for my GPU, to be honest, which is the most important part, it has a warranty. The only thing it doesn't is my GPU. So if my GPU explodes and spontaneously combusts, then it's just going to be a bad day for me. But everything else is covered. So literally, if anything breaks, even my monitors are under a warranty. Which I actually had to use because the first monitor I had just wasn't working. Like I turned it on, it turned off, it didn't turn back on again. So we had to take it back and get it replaced. Well, we had to get it. We got it replaced with the correct monitors anyways, because I wanted curved monitors. I have bad eyesight. I have to have curved monitors and have them facing inwards towards me so I can see, because I can't. My glasses are very thick. I cannot see. I remember when we first got them, we asked for the curved monitors and they didn't give us the curved monitors. I opened that thing. I set that on my table and I said, nope, can't do this. I cannot see. I can't see the edge of the monitor. So we took them back, got curved monitors, and in the curved version, oh my gosh, I turned the monitor on, it was purple. One was correct and the other one was purple, like the colors on the screen. And then it turns out Kotaru had to update the monitor, but he said he's never updated a monitor before in his life because that's weird, but he updated the monitor and it stopped being purple. So it's been working, but my right monitor does act up occasionally. So one Iron Mask model costs $20,000. Yeah, if you want to afford, depending on the size and quality. Yeah, but my PC could definitely run a full 3D concert. I got really good parts. I got super PC. I do. It's just some of the RAM in my PC. It's not really good RAM, I've noticed, but it's all good. Everything else works perfectly fine. But I need a 3D model. Well, I have one. I have a 3D model, but it's a customizable model. The one I used, I used in my last 3D stream. That could work for a concert, but I don't have any trackers. I'd have to buy like full body trackers too, and that's a lot of money. If you want full body tracking that's like actually good, you're gonna have to come out of your pocket like $800 minimum. There are cheaper versions, but they don't really track very good. Like they'll get off track a lot. I would love to have a birthday concert though. Cyan got the Professor Fansworth glasses. I do. My coworker told me that the first thing she noticed about me was how thick my lenses were, because my lenses are so thick that they're spilling outside of the frame by a lot. Even after spending extra money to have the lens size reduced, like it costs extra. Good morning, Pinky, Shy. An ad break is starting now, by the way. I'm gonna put on the be right back screen. During that time, I'm gonna go bring my dog inside because it's hot today. And the sun's starting to come out a lot more. So I'm gonna go get my dog, bring her in while y'all have an ad break. So be right back. It's a little hot outside. I don't want her to burn. It's time. It's time. It's time. Dun 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 dun. It's time to play Pokopia, my favorite game. I like to play Pokopia and get the Pokemon. I like to play my Pokopia and make friends with the Pokemon. You like my song? Say yes. Say yes that you like my song. If you do not like my song, you will suffer consequences. Unforeseeable consequences. So yeah, that you like the song. Chat for a whole hour before playing the game. Isn't that what I'm about, though? Your girls are just chatter at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how much Pokemon she plays. She's still a yapper, alright? Yapper, 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 yapper the dapper. Since the cost of RAM came up, I wouldn't have checked my new egg invoice for 2023 for 100 then, 3 years later. The cheapest I could get was 150. Oh yeah, I bought my RAM for about 150 2 years ago. Right now it's going for 600. The save stick of RAM is going for $600. So we found that out when we went to go exchange my RAM, because when it was busted the first time. It was faulty the first time, so we had to go exchange it. Yeah, I found out the hard way, dude. You should sell your old RAM. Heck yeah, sell it now while the prices are still high. Oh, I forgot I made this cute little house. I have not picked this game up since last stream, by the way. I have not touched it at all. So, where we left off is where we left off, dude. You should sell your old RAM. Ah, yes, even the floating rock. The floating rock exhibit is just the same as last stream. That's right, I ended last stream by yapping and destroying an entire mountain. Very nice, Cyan. Very nice. Good afternoon. Oh, hey, John. What a coincidence. Haven't seen you play this game since last stream. Oh, what a coincidence indeed. Isn't that crazy? This game just needs Swinub. I don't like Swinub. Oh, there's a Pokemon about to spawn back there. You see that? They better hurry up with this, there we go. Okay, let me back there. That Pokemon will go away. I've seen it happen. Where I took too long to react. It was your favorite, baby? My favorite's already here. Oh, God. It's another one of them. Yo. Just wondering where all the humans went. What? You're not a human? They've all gone off somewhere? Oh, okay. That makes me kind of sad. Places with lots of humans had tons of nice black smoke. I love. Oh, he loves pollution. He's a pollution boy. I guess that makes sense. Top grade perfume is made using its internal poison gases by diluting them to the highest level. You can turn this nasty smelling thing into perfume? Why? Why would you want that? Yummy, 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 yummy. You like my spawn Pokemon area? Huh? Alright, let me give you guys a tour of my town. Alright, so first you come in here. And then you walk. And there's only one building here because that's all I built. It's the one house that took me an entire stream to build. How lovely. Yes, this is all we have. Have you heard of Ember? No, I don't. What is that? What is that? Let's go see what this looks like, though. We did just build it. This thing's massive. So hopefully it doesn't look too stupid where it's at. You might DoorDash you some food? I love food. Can I have some? I'm a hungry girl. Let me move my keyboard out the way. Move my mic a little closer so we can get close and personal. You know? I ain't close and personal on the mic. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Time for the big reveal! Oh, I might be too loud now. No. Let me turn my mic down a little bit. In the mood for Chick-fil-A? I can't have Chick-fil-A. It bothers my acid reflux for some reason. Well, it's digestive system that's typically used for perfumes. Ew! I didn't know that. Okay. Okay. You sense a strong presence coming from within. Yeah, this is how you get the big Pokemon. Why is there a rock in here? I'm picking that stone up. Man, y'all built the stone in here? Yeah, this is where you get the big birds. Yeah. Hello, big bird. Big bird. Big bird. Big bird. Oh. Articuno? Yes, and the name of the big bird? I could be the bird, you hear that? Or maybe I just sound like a cat. How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. My goodness, you made this building for me? It's such a wonderfully chilly and comfortable. Ah, this really reminds me of where I used to live long ago. Gracious, it must have been an awful lot of work to make something so enormous. Thank you so much for putting in all the effort. So does he just hang out with everybody, or does he just hang out in this little ice place? Okay. So he just like lives here? Is that like his habitat? Or no? No, he just is he considered homeless, or is he considered homeful? That is the question. Well, it says we don't know where to find his habitat, so maybe he doesn't live here. Maybe this isn't like registered as his house. Let's go see. Let's go see if the Pokédex says he's homeless or not. Why he T-posing? Because he cool like that. If I was cool like that, I'd also T-pose. Ah, yes, my dailies. There we go. Is Jirachi still in town? No. You know, I never made Jirachi's biome. I have the materials to do it, so I'm hoping that if I make the biome today, the Jirachi will spawn. But I never did that. Wow, we have so many monies. That gave us a lot of monies. Yeah, give me the speedy poster. I don't really care for the traffic cone, but I suppose I need to make sure I get all things. All right, does it say he's homeless? Yes, it does say he's homeless. So the big bird does not live in the chamber. Let's go take a look in here and see how we can make this his house. I mean, why have this grand temple if he's not technically living inside the grand temple? He got all this cool water and stuff. Can't we just turn this into a room? We could add, I'm thinking we add the big iron doors here. You know what I'm talking about? And then it should register this as a room if we do that. It just doesn't make sense that this big old temple and he's not living in it. Onyx. Oh, I forgot. I invited y'all over from other places. I was like, Onyx doesn't live here. He doesn't. That's right. You should try to find Rayquaza. Is he in this game? Is Rayquaza in this game? Hello? I didn't know he was here. I have big iron doors, don't I? I have one. Let me go back in there. I'm like so indecisive. Hello? I started the stream because I wanted to build a school. And I'm like going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Alright, if we put iron doors, like, how big is this? Yeah, we could do that. The iron door here. And then we can put another iron door right here. And then we close up the top. And this should... Well, this is probably too big to register as a room, isn't it? Let's... Yeah, this gotta be too big to register as a room. Let's test that. If I put a wall, like if I chill, will this register as a room? No, because it's too big. Yeah, it's too big. This will never work. I just want my boy to have... Uh-oh, I broke his ice. I just want my boy to have sanctuary. Yeah, he's in this game? Well, where do you get him from? I know the chambers spawn the big birds. The ice bird, the lightning bird, zapatos. What's the other bird? Ice bird? Articuno, lightning bird, and firebird? What's the firebird's name? Never mind, I'm not ordering nothing because my balance is low. No! Whoa, why is my stream stuttering again? Why did I do that? Y'all saw that, right? Is it starting, or it started for you too, or just for me? This is kind of scaring me. Because my computer was acting up a little bit yesterday. Hope I ain't download no viruses or something. Oh no. Making me a little nervous. Anyways, today we're gonna build a school. Oh, our environment level went up too. Nah. Seems like the devs simply left out a wing. Closed idle animation for all three. Oh yeah, no, they're not closing their wings. Hello? No, they're gonna stay open forever. Corkboard fan. Wait, go down. Fountain Plaza kit. Sure. I don't really know what this entails, but there's 5 of them. Ooh. Sturdy wallpaper. Let's go see what the fountain kit is all about. Oop, let's just observe. Let's see. Wait, this is cute though. Oh, and it's made out of the floor tiles, almost like the floor tiles I've been using. Shoot, I don't even know. The way I built this town, like where would the center be? I mean, we could literally put it in the center right here, but that would block off the entrance to the Poke thing. I don't know. Well, let me pick this up. Does anyone live right here? No, no one lives here? Goodbye. There we go. Let's get the grass out the way so that we can at least see what it looks like if we put it in the actual center. And then have the road go around it instead, maybe? Okay, it will look stupid because it's just in the middle of nowhere. Maybe, yeah, I have no idea where to put this. I'm gonna be real. I have no idea where I'm supposed to put this at. It's really pretty though. It's really pretty. Maybe next to the Pokemon Center? Maybe like right here? Maybe next to the... Put like off to the side, yeah. Maybe if it wasn't elevated, like maybe if it was like the same level as this and whatnot, it wouldn't look a little silly. Like I think it needs a fence on the side, at least like a fence around the edges, but I don't know. Let's build up our town a bit more before we put this down, I suppose. Here, let's put this in the big chest. Let's put it in the chest with all of our little materials. There we go. Yeah, go in there. All right. Today we're gonna build a school, and you know what schools are made out of? Bricks. But I don't think we have a lot of bricks to make a school. We got 92. We can have 460 bricks. Is that enough to make a brick? Dig a hole in the ground. That's what I'm thinking. I just don't know where I'm gonna put it exactly though. It's definitely gotta go in the ground. Like I think it looks stupid when it's like a level up. But we will have to dig a little hole for it. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Dig a tunnel, dig another tunnel. Schools are often made of brick. What we thinking? But I don't have a lot of brick materials. Wait, what's this wall though? You think this could be a school wall? Let me open my school references, because you best bet I looked for some references before I did this stream. I sure did. Your girl can't, your girl's imagination is a little weak, you know. Let me look at my references. I have more interior references than I do for exterior, so I'm gonna just put this one up here. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Schools are usually made of bricks though, right? Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Hydrate, I shall. But we could make it out of brick. I mean, there's a lot of brick materials like this. Brick wall lower, brick wall middle. We could. But we don't have a lot of bricks. And it takes a while to get bricks made in this game. Where would the school go? Should the school go next to my house? I was thinking this area would be little shops, right? Like a flower shop or something right here. So I don't necessarily want the school right there. But this is definitely not enough space for a school. We could put it right next to the Poke Center. I mean, that wouldn't be a problem. And then just have the shops like over here with the houses. Because so my plan, this is where the houses will go. Like along the street, we're going to have some houses here. I think the greenhouse should go here, right? And then I was going to put like a shop here. But we could have a school here. Is that floating rock? It sure is floating rocks. It's the centerpiece of this town. Of course, of course. Okay. Yeah. Alright, we're just going to use our brick and cross our finger and hope it doesn't look bad because we don't have a lot of it. Cross our finger. Hope the brick looks nice. We're just gonna use like 4 of these to start out, just to make sure that what we make doesn't look bad. We're gonna test out with just a handful of materials. Alright. But the physics immersion ruin what? That's good physics. What you mean? Where do bricks go? Okay. What if? Oh, our school's gonna be big. We need big space. Like right over there. Is there big space here? If I get rid of the floating rocks and whatnot? Yeah, there's definitely bigger space on this side than there is on the other. We can make it in this area here. Cyan lives next to the school. Classic teacher! You know, teachers never go home, by the way. All they do is work, and some more work. We could put it here. We could most definitely put it on the side here. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, I forgot I said I was going to change this road to be a 4 road. To match the other 4 road. Yeah, this has got to be a 4 road. I forgot I said that, so I can make my house, like, line up. If all teachers do is work, then you're a teacher. That means Pokopia can't say, this is hard work. This is work. Do you see, like, the amount of effort I'm putting in right now? Like, making all these roads? This gotta be considered, like, a full-time job here. I mean, construction working? Come on now. That's hard stuff. I'm a girl of many talents. I can build towns in Pokopia, and I can go home and teach a class. You know? There we go. Yeah, right there. Yeah. How are you? I'm good. How are you? If I don't get to float, then rocks don't get to float. Hey, I get to float. See? See? I can float. That means rocks should float. Because I can float. Okay. So this leads up to the house. To the house. Yep, right there. And then we're going to have the road branch off a little bit here. No. I don't have enough blocks. Your girl's poor. And then let's get a little town layout going, shall we? Yeah. You can float, but I cannot. That's just because I'm cool, you know? I can float because I'm built different, yeah? Whoa, I don't need that many. Wait, yes, I might actually need that many, low-key. This town is all going to be stylish things. Good thing I have a lot of squishy clay and no bricks. You need squishy clay to make bricks. I'm also low on food. I'm going to go start cooking some stuff soon. Let's see. Meow, 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 meow. Hi, spider! Spider, spider, spider. Spider, spider, pants on fire. Spider, spider, spider. I am low on food in my belly. Oh, that's okay. Sometimes... I don't know, I got nothing. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. This is what I need. There we go. It's okay, we're gonna fill in this hole eventually. Just today is not that day. I can't see though. Okay, so if we make one long path this way, and let's get rid of the stuffs. I'm getting off here. Bye. We'll talk some other time. Okay, bye. Wait, it's time to generate electricity. Does this count as generating electricity? I mean, I haven't done anything. Oh, Pikachu turned the lamp on. You see her? You see her in another room? I was like, generate electricity. What did I do? Pikachu. Pikachu did it, not me. How was your Let's Go Eevee stream yesterday? I missed it. Oh, that was a few days ago. I didn't stream yesterday, surprisingly. I was supposed to. But my last Let's Go Eevee stream was okay. We got our first gym badge. I feel like I'm a breeze through that game. I feel like I'm going through it so quickly. I feel like it just progresses really fast. Or maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. I might be a little crazy too. Do we have grass? We do have grass. We can fill in the big gap with some grass. For now, of course. There we go. There we go. Here we go, Mr. Green Ninja Team. On the scene, cool teens doing ninja things. So it's streamed like a sewer lock razor beam. Get rocked with the shell shot pizza kings. Can't stop these radical dudes. The secret of the ooh and the chosen few. Emerged in the shadows to which something. The good guys win and the bad guys lose. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtle from the half tail. Turtle power. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, Harleen. Thanks for stopping by. Your idea of filling in a hole is my idea of filling in a hole are very different. Well, how am I supposed to fill in a hole? I'm off here. Bye. Oh, bye, John. I said bye, though. I'm kidding. I'm not leaving the second I get here. Listen, you never know. I just assumed you were a lurker. Like, you were someone who was, like, watching my stream in the background, and then you were like, all right, I'm a skedaddle. I ain't gonna be offended if you got things to do. People got lives outside of watching a VTuber, you know? Some people got things to do, you know? Okay. Yeah, so the path goes that way. And then the school I want to build is kind of big. There's not enough space for a school. I guess the only really good space for the school would be right here. All the other buildings I'm gonna build are kind of small. So we'll put the school here. We'll put the school here. All right, boys. We'll put the school here. Let's build an outline of the school using soil and dirt. Because why waste our good materials? Am I right or am I right? All right. I'm right, by the way. Okay. Let's use our dirt. We have decent amount of dirt. And this will give us a good, like, detail of how much we're going to need. If I start the school, like, maybe, like, here. It's going to be a pretty wide build, though. Yeah, it's fine, Cyan. Just keep going. How many is that? 1, 2... This is 5? What? This is 5. 5. We'll do one more. 6, 7, 8. And then we're gonna go in some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if it's 8, you can do it in the middle. 1, 2, 3. You can have centered doors like this, right? Yeah, because then that's 3 on this side, And that's 3 on this side. And then we come back up again. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. And then we go back around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 8. Yeah. 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 This is good for a school, I think. And then we'll just go back. I honestly might run out of dirt blocks, low-key. This is a filler block, and I think I'm gonna run out. I don't know how far back the school should go, so we're just gonna keep going. I did want a playground, though. There's no space for a playground. Maybe the playground can be over here next to the Cyan house. That's what I'm thinking. This looks like a decent length for this school. Yeah. Rice is a staple food for over the world's half the population, serving as a vital source of carbohydrates and energy. It thrives in warm, humid climates, particularly in Asia. There are numerous rice varieties, including long grain, short grain, brown, white, and each offer distinct flavors and textures. Beyond its nutritional value, rice holds significant cultural importance, often featured in traditional dishes, rituals across various societies. Thank you, Monkey Boy. You've been giving me rice facts for like 3 years now. I appreciate it. Are you liking the stream, Harleen, though? Yeah, look at how spacious this... Oh, we ran out. Yeah, we did. We're going to need a lot of brick. That was 2 whole stacks of dirt. That's 2 whole... You weren't ready for class. You always gotta be ready for class. I'm a teacher. You're always going to get random facts. Come on now. You gotta be prepared. Always gotta be prepared for the random facts. Alright. Don't mind me, we're just using a dirt as a filler item right now. Do not worry to have the school that I'm building will not actually be made out of dirt. Alright, I'm gonna need the stuff to move so I can finish building my little dirt school. Okay. Yeah, can you get out the way, grass? I'm trying to build here. All gone. No more. My Fitbit is telling me to stop being so sedentary and to get up and move. And to that, I say no. My Fitbit vibrates every hour. On the 50. So it's 12:50. It'll say, you gotta get up and move, Cyan. You haven't moved in a long time. And I'll say, no. I'm not built for moving. I'm built for sitting down and streaming for hours. Thank goodness most people don't say 6-7 anywhere. That got annoying. Tell me about it. Imagine being a teacher during the 6-7 epidemic. That's all the kids wanted to say. Does this school look a little too wide to you? Does it look a little too wide? I feel like this is looking a little fat. What are we thinking? Do we think it looks a little fat? We could put some windows in. It is looking a little fat though, I ain't gonna lie. I got me a fat school. What school do you attend to? I attend the school of fat. Little dirt school? Wait, it's not an actual school. The dirt school it's just the foundation. We're gonna replace the material. I just gotta make sure it doesn't look bad, okay? We're gonna replace the Don't worry, it won't actually be a dirt school. It won't actually be a dirt school, I promise. It won't be a little dirt school. Okay. This is just... I promise I won't send the kids to school in this kind of condition, alright? I'm a lovely teacher. I would never send kids to school in dirt. What do you think I am, a monster? Might be. But I'm not that kind of monster. Yeah, I put the windows in. Yeah. Windows? Children don't need windows in prison. Ah, yeah, tell me about it. My students, we have a window in my class, but I don't let them look at it at it. Whenever kids ask to go look out the window, for some reason they take that as an opportunity to beat up the blinds in front of it. And I'm like, dude, can I go look out the window? No, because you're gonna beat the blinds up. Hello? I need those. That's what they do every time. Can I look at them? No. Yeah. See? See? It's lovely. Isn't it lovely? Yeah, dude. Look, isn't that gorgeous? Alright. Let's test out the actual materials I built for this place and see if it looks stupid, alright? Because you know, your girl won't build for building. So look. We're gonna put this piece. Right, we only have 10 of these. Because you know, it's a trial and error little piece. We're gonna put a little bit here, a little bit there. Hey friends, how are ya? Right? And then the actual brick part will go here, right? Man, it's not bad. Oh, not bad at all. Do we want to color it a different color though? Where's Smeargle? Do we want this? Do we want the brick wall to be this harsh of a color? Let's go check our color options. Where's our boy? Is he not? He's here. He's playing a game. Do I really want to interrupt him right now? He's playing Pokemon. How you doing? I'm going good. Is he winning though? Hey man, I didn't mean to interrupt you while you were playing your game. I just wanted to see our color options here. How is the red paint? Oh, it's slightly brighter. Maybe we will just keep it as is. I feel like, oh, this is really pretty though. I'm not gonna lie. That like blue, like the purple shine. Oh, it's cute. My school has a lot of trash in the bathrooms. Wait, why? What happened? Wait, this is kind of cute though. Red and blue paint. Hello. This is kind of. I kind of like that color. I kind of like this color. Do you see this? Let's do a little test. We can make 10 without it costing any more paint. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of. I know what you're thinking, Cyan. The color, that's weird for a school. But did you see that color? Like, hello? We can just test it out. If it looks bad, it looks bad. And then this will have yeah, let's go test out the color. That's kind of pretty. Might be a dark and gloomy school though if I make it that color, but like, did you see that? Did you see that? Let me see, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here it is. It's a little dark though. That's my only issue. If I make the house like that, if I make the school that dark of a purple, it's not gonna really. Well, what do y'all think? What do y'all? I like purple. I like the color, but I just feel like it's a little dark. If I make the whole school that color, you think it's gonna be like a really dark color? Does it match the bright blue roads and my pink house? That's a neighbor. I don't know. I like it though. Sue me, I guess. I do like it. We don't have a lot of bricks, so what we don't want to happen is we make all of our bricks this color and then we run out. Because we have enough paint. We definitely have enough paint to make all this purple. But then it might be a haunted school. Whoa, it doesn't all have to be purple. What if we added some extra colors in? To where it's not all like a really dark purple. Huh? Hey, Dream! So like, yeah, the wall could be purple, but like the roof could be... I actually don't know. What color would the roof be if the school... If we made a purple school, what color would the roof be? What color would the roof be indeed? Neon green? Oh god, no. I don't know. I kinda like the purple. Am I bad for that? Wait, where does Smeargle go? Oh, he's watching TV. Dude, he's such an iPad kid. Wait, hold on. I like the purple, I do. Let's go look at other colors. I feel like the purple is the only one that really keeps the aesthetic. This one and this one really keep that like aesthetic going. Because of the 2 different color bricks. All the other ones just make all the bricks the same color, you know? Where do you get black paint from? How do you make black paint? Just the question. I gotta look up a paint chart. There's like a whole chart on how to make certain color paints. Right now I have access to pink, red, yellow, and blue. Not cyan blue, just normal blue. I don't have the cyan blueberries. This would be an ugly color for a school, though. I ain't gonna lie. Imagine you come into school and your school is vomit green. I can't decide. Someone help. I like the purple. I think we go with the purple, and I think we make the roof a brighter color to brighten it up. I think we make the school purple, and the roof maybe white, but we don't have a lot of white left either, so... maybe the roof... Maybe the roof could be... Let's look at our roof colors. Alright, we can test out some roof colors while we're here, alright? That's what I'm thinking. Give me this one. That would be too purple. We don't want the whole thing to be purple. We have 9 white paints left. Oh my god. The problem with white paint is that was a little harder to get. You have a chance of getting white paint whenever they make red paint. And like I think like one other color. I don't know. This is a pretty color though. Hello. This is a really pretty color. I've never seen a sloped roof school. It's not necessarily gonna be sloped. It's going to be the roof. I was thinking will just be like this one almost, except more blocky. So in the corner, well, yeah, I guess it would be like this. You know what I mean? It'll be like this roof. That's sloped. Oh, well, what roofs do you be seeing with the schools? Purple. If this is purple, what roof color could we give it? I'm not really sure. Every school I've seen has flat roofs. It could be flat. It could have a flat top like this one. You know? Just a little slope to it with a little flat right there. Or you mean like the whole roof is completely flat? I guess they do be completely flat most of the time though, don't they? Let's color test the purple. I think white might be our only go here. To be honest, if we choose to make the school purple. This is too hard. I'm too bad at mixing colors. Why is anybody allowing me to build something? Okay, commit, Cyan, commit! It's time to commit. We're gonna commit to an idea and we're gonna stick to it and you're gonna like it and I'm gonna like it and we're all gonna like it. Okay? Okay. Right guys? We're all gonna like what I make. Yes, no matter what we make, it's going to be lovely. So you better smile at it and nod and tell me it looks good. Even if you don't think it looks good, okay? Because that's how the way the world works. If you don't like it, you still say, Cyan, you know what? It's lovely. Let's not use all of our bricks now. We only got so much. We really gotta make some more. I feel like our building this wall is going to get cut off a little bit because we gotta change the bricks. You're back. Your sister's buying you Burger King? Heck yeah! How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, you have a cold? Pokemon get sick? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Alright. Alright, guys. I'm committed. We're going to make the place this pretty purple color. Okay? We're going to make it a pretty purple color, and you guys are going to smile and nod and say, wow, Cyan, that looks great. I love the purple. And I'm going to say, wow. Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate how much you guys always agree with me, you know? Do you hear that? I feel like I'm constantly hearing a Pokemon roar in the background. Maybe it's the Articuno living in the middle of nowhere. You go for a burger right now? Me too. Oh, there was a bird here. I knew I wasn't crazy. I was like, I know I heard something. This is the fire one. We gotta pull it off. Thank you. Okay. 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 Okay! Okay! I'm motivated! We're gonna build a really nice school, and you're gonna like it. And you're gonna tell me you like it, and it's going to be a good time. Yes, a good time. A good time. Full of good, happy memories. Right? Right? Oh, hey, Shadow Ducky. Hey. You know what I could go for? Some ramen. But I always could go for some ramen. I got a ramen obsession, low-key. You just unlocked the email? Heck yeah. Wait, why is that the email you chose to unlock, though? Bro said, I have enough points to unlock any email. I'm gonna get the disgusted one, bro. Cyan, what you're doing? Absolutely disgusting. I do like the purple aesthetic. Although it does make it look more like a haunted school. You know. It might be a little bit haunted. But we like some haunted. This will be the school of ghost Pokemon, of course. You know? The ghost school. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're going with. It's the ghost school. Smeargle. My iPad kid, he left the house. That's odd for him. He's always on the iPads or watching a video. Where'd it? Hello, Smeargle. Did I walk past Smeargle? No, he's not in the house. I'm not crazy. Smeargle! Smeargle, where are you? My little iPad kid left the house. Maybe he went into the town. Sometimes he goes into town to go buy some stuffs. I can't find him. I'm too bad at this. You know, I probably went past him like 10 different times. Perhaps Mimikyu could be the teacher? Oh, yes, Mimikyu could be the teacher. And Espeon could work there too. Yes, yes, yes. This is very good. Good ideas everywhere. Smeargle. Smeargle, I don't want to have to do this. It's going to summon every single Pokemon and their mom. But, alright, come on. I don't want you guys. What? Oh, there he is. Excuse me. Yeah, there you go. Smeargle, I need you. I need you, buddy. You can't be leaving me like that. I need you. That school can't get built without you, buddy. You leave me. If you leave me, how's the school gonna get made, huh? You can't leave me, Smeargle. You have to be stuck with me forever. Forever. Oh. You know, I have a lot of energy considering I don't feel good today. I really don't. Wait, do y'all see that? Oh, that's depth perception. I thought, like, this purple wall was, like, on the back of this. Yeah, I just had bad depth perception. Can't you tell Smeargle to just follow? You were right. I did that last time I streamed. I had him following me everywhere, so I never lose him. Get back here, Smeargle. Stop looking at the flag. Now he will forever be with me. Okay. We gotta put some vending machines in the school. I gotta make myself a teacher's lounge or else I'm gonna go crazy from all the kids, you know? Sometimes the kids drive you insane a little bit. There we go. No, we should be straight. I was looking around. I forgot that there are specific parameters as to what's considered a habitat. And I realized that the habitat is not going to be... If the room is too big, it won't consider it a habitat. That might be an issue. If we have a wall from here to here, that might be a problem. Because this little space right here... How many blocks is this? 3, 6... No, yeah, I think 10 by 10 is the maximum size. So like this as a room would be okay. And this as a room would be okay. But I think anything else we try to do in here will not register as a room. So even better than a teacher access vending machine, a student accessing vending machines, get all the parents' money. Yeah, get all the parents' money. Unless, I'm trying to think of the layout of this room. All right, let's get some walls for the interior. right? It's not going to be the purple brick, obviously. It's a interior replace. What do we want the walls on the inside of the school to be? In my school, the walls are basically this on the inside. Some of the walls look like this at my school, and other walls are just bricks painted white. That's what the inside of the school looks like. I had some references for the inside. Let me look at my references for the inside I like. Yeah, those were solid walls, the ones people use. Just solid color walls. That's probably what we're going to end up having to do here. 4 rooms with a hallway machine. That's what I was thinking, like a hallway somewhere. We need some solid walls though, that it's not gonna look silly. And that we have enough material for. And we could have the concrete, we could have a rough wall. It is a school after all. Wait, what was the wall I started off making my house as? It was rough wall. So we have rough wall. We literally have it because I made my house out of it first before I decided not to. Alright. Let's see the layout here. We could technically like make this like a big hallway right here, but then that might look silly. I'm trying to think because we know that this right here can be a room, right? If I put 4 walls here, this will register as a room and a door. I'm missing a door, but this can be a room here, and we know that this can be a little room as well, right? You need a principal to keep the kids in check? Oh, I live next door. I can just be the principal. So we know that these 2 can be rooms. We could just have this be like a main hallway. Let's try something. We could just have this. Like these rooms are just gonna be really small. We could have a small room like this. Right? And that be a room here. And then we do the same on the other side. And then the center area is just like the main office little space, you know, you walk in and... We could do that. How far out did I start? I started about right here. Right there. Okay. And then... And then we match the wall here. So then we end up with 4 rooms. Yes? 4. Looking good so far. Thanks! So we end up with 4 kind of small rooms. I don't really know where we're going to fit in these little miniature rooms, but it'll have to do. If we want to, we could make this a room as well here. Should we make this a room, or should we just make it like a school, like... hangout area, like a little bench here, maybe like a cork board in the back or something. Maybe we'll put the front desk here. So we'll have a desk that goes like cafeteria. Might be a little too. Oh well, we could do that. We could do that. We could put a front desk here, or we can choose to add like little tables and stuff and like some food. Maybe we could do that. Let's get an interior going. If we had like, give me a food counter. Yeah, we could have like a food counter. We could have like 2 of them or something in the back. Maybe some of the vending machines, because I said I wanted the vending machines in here as well. What do we want as tables? Honestly, I kind of like the iron tables, but maybe not for a school class, like a lunchroom. Maybe some wooden tables and some chairs along them. We'll buy a lot of wooden tables. And I see a little sparkle in the background. And this makes the most sense, doesn't it? An industrial chair. Ooh, that's too many. Whoa. We'll start off with like 8 of these. There we go. And then we could, if we do it that way, like a little cafeteria-like place, then we can seamlessly put the, these guys in there, right? Because they're just literally a table, a chair, and like their food item. We could literally put Espeon in there that way. Speaking of, for some reason, this evolution won't come. I don't know why. So we made like you walk in, it's like a cafeteria light. This is uneven, right? No, this is even. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we could have the food counters. Let's think this through. We have the food counters in the back, right? Let's go have food on it, right here. Put some little foods on it. You come get it. Maybe put a little register. Nah, we're not gonna put the register. We ain't got space for all that. We're gonna put some with the chairs. We're gonna put some tables here. Some tables. And then we'll put some some stools here. We could make it like a little food space. We could put some where the little stools? There they are. The stools right here. 2, 3. 3. And then we only made 8, so we're definitely gonna need some more chairs. But you get the idea, right? Who are you missing on the evolution? I only have 3 of them. I'm missing a lot. I have Espeon and Sylveon right now. This one's supposed to spawn Umbreon, I believe, but I think he only spawns at nighttime, and I haven't played this game at night. I think that's why he hasn't come yet. I've had to go to court today. Hello, are you gonna be okay? You forgot to go to court. I like this idea, but we might need to move so that the chairs aren't touching each other. Can I pick it back up, please? Okay, there we go. Should we move it back so there's space in the middle so they can walk and get their food and stuff? Hi, Greg! I think so. We should move. Dun, 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 dun. So maybe the tables are more off to the side so that there's more space to walk. Like you walk in and there's a little cafeteria here. That's what I'm thinking. We need to move them over. Otherwise, the chairs are literally touching each other and there's nowhere to go. There we go. Now there's a bit more space when we put the chairs on both sides down. What are you building? I'm building a school right now. We got the outside of the school layout, and we're doing a little layout on the inside. I kind of want to do the interior before I really put like the roof and stuff on top of it, just because I feel like it's gonna be hard to put things down when you have like a roof in the way. It's gonna like zoom in the camera and make it kind of funky. Yeah, and then we could have some little food space. That's cute. Okay, and then we need some decorations. So this would be the hallway, and this would be a little tiny food area for the little food homies. What else could go in a food area? Let's go check. Can we make some planters? I need decorations. Give me. What goes in a cafeteria? Oh, we could put like a little sink down, a little microwave, if we want to. What are we thinking? Chansey as a nurse? Oh, we could have a nurse's office. That'd be really cute. I'm not gonna lie. Because we do have 4 rooms. We have 4 rooms. They don't all need to be classrooms. So, like, one could be like a really small classroom. Maybe another one could be like a nurse's room or something. That'd be really cute. Plates. Oh, you're right. We are missing plates. That's that's a given. We'll get like 6 plates. We have our plates. We'll need... I'm thinking we can get a sink. We'll make a sink. Maybe a fridge. You know, a little fridge. We'll make a fridge in there. What else? What else? I need decorations. Give me decor. Is there a decor section? No, it's just miscellaneous. Furniture. No. I don't have any... Oh, the planter boxes are here. This is what I'm looking for. We can definitely do a... Oh, this is just brick too? Oh, we're definitely going to need more bricks. Honestly, while we're decorating the interior, I think I'm going to get it started with talking to the fire Pokemon and giving them some squishy clay so they can make the bricks, yeah? So we can put a little sink right here and a little fridge. A little fridge next to it. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Oh, okay. Who can live here? Hey, Starry, how are you? Oh, really? I don't have an industrial. I don't have the industrial desk. I gotta go up one more level in the other place to get that one. But we do have the chair and the bed. Interesting. You're good. It's right next to the Pokemon Center. Do you really need to nurse Chansey when the Pokemon Center is right there? I mean, I suppose. We got some plates. Let's just... Yeah, we'll put the plates on the tables. I can put stuff on the plates, right? We're gonna have to move one of these plates. Honestly, the evolutions could live in there if they're all plates, but I'm stealing this one since nothing has spawned yet. We're gonna put this plate with the cookies in here. So Umbreon, if I ever pick this game up at nighttime, we can get Umbreon there. And spawn right there. And then we'll put the food here. Okay, this looks okay for right now. Alright, there's going to be a 3-minute break. During that time, I'm going to put on the be right back screen. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Decidueye White is a cool Pokemon. He's one of my favorite starters. I love Rowlet. But also, okay, be right back, y'all. I can't stop the Twitch ad breaks. Can't stop the ad breaks! You know, anyways, be right back. Alright, boys, let's get it. You like my little area? I kind of like it. We gotta decide what we want to do to other rooms. I think these very windowy places. This is kind of small though. This is. Are these the same size? Let's do a little check. Are these the same size? Let's play a little game. 3, 6, 9, 10. 3, 6, 9, 10. They are the same size. Well, I think. Okay. Well, let's see what goes in a classroom. There's a lot of items I don't have on me that I can't build. I'm gonna have to go. Like I know there's like there's a lot of stuff I can't build that I'm going to have to go find from my other towns and take a picture. For example, like a little whiteboard, like stuff on it, that I can't build. I don't think I can't build that. What can we buy though? Tinka-tunk little guy really wants to talk to me. It's a good area, thanks! Welcome back, Dagos. Alright, let's see what we got. This is definitely going in there. Yep, give me that. That's very important. Maybe we could put newspaper on a desk somewhere. Alright, right, because it's a school. Let's think. What else goes into school? Really, I can't buy like the... Wow. There's a lot less things I can buy than I thought I could. Light wooden wall recipe. Wait, I've been missing these stairs? Hello? These stairs are kind of cute. I haven't had these? Desks, pencils. I can craft desks. And I can craft pencils. We can make those at least. But the desks that we can make are really big though. I don't know if we really want the big desks, you know. Let's go see. We can make desks though. Oh, we can make wooden desks. I didn't realize. I thought there was only this one. We're gonna need some more lumber soon too. Yeah, give me... Maybe the teacher's desk is just this. What do you want? No, I don't want to play a quiz game with you. He's been screaming at me this whole time because he wants to play a quiz game. Okay. He stopped making that noise. Now I can get back to work. I'm over here trying to do what I'm doing. I hear in the background. The baby wants to play. We'll tell him it's not playtime. I'm busy. It's not playtime. I'm trying to get some work done. Goodness. Alright. If we're gonna have 2 classrooms, we're gonna need 2 30 desks. You think they should be in the school prison? It's not a prison, it's just a lovely environment. It's just a lovely school environment. Side table. Luxury table. None of these tables are very good for a classroom. The iron rack would be nice if it wasn't so tall. Iron table? Cause like they can't all have this little desk. This is like the teacher's desk. They're about to have little tiny wooden tables. We're about to be a really poor school. My students are we're gonna have some poverty students in here, bro. Yup. Give them some basic wooden tables and some basic wooden chairs. Nah, that's only... shoot, I mean... I guess we'll go with the plain chair. Yup. Yup. Kids about to be bored to death in these classrooms. Alright, let me get these pencils. We need a side table. Hold on. Side table. Hello? Little table? Little table on the side? Side table? Side table anywhere? Anywhere? No? No? Okay, well... Really? Yeah, there's no, like, just small, like, rectangular table that's not... Suppose not. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we need books. Shelf. We don't have any paper. How do you get paper again? Recycle. We need paper. We need to recycle some papers. We cannot have a classroom without bookshelves. Hello. Yeah, we're gonna need some paper. Or I could just go take a picture of the bookshelf. I might just take a picture of bookshelves I already had, to be honest. I have a lot that I've made over the time span. Well, every classroom needs a trash can. We only have like 2 iron ores, so we're not going to be too picky with the... I need 1 more trash can, no. Not gonna be too picky. How about the clock? Okay, we need a clock for the classroom. Let me keep going now. Okay, yeah. These are all like roofs and tiles at the bottom. Yeah, okay, so this is all roofs. You don't want to go past here. How about some we could have a register just for the you know, for the kids to get their food. Let's see what we got here. Do I not have the recipe to make a clock though? Like, are we good? Do I not? Timeout corner. Timeout corners do not exist in classrooms. Timeout is considered to be a not so good punishment. Is not an acceptable punishment. Our timeouts. Fun fact, by the way. We don't do timeouts. We do, you can sit at this other table and get your work done over there. But like timeouts as a whole, that's off limits. That's too much. You gotta charge your phone, okay. Have fun. Enjoy your phone being charged. Oh, what are we missing here? I have no idea what that's got to do with this setup. I always was under the impression, I guess because there's a plate here, that's why I did that. I guess there's a plate there. Shoot, there's not a lot of space here. Maybe the teacher's desk is like up here. This is like the teacher's desk, and then this is like the... These are like the student desk. That's all I got, really. These are like the students' desks. Should we have like one long desk, you think, for the kids? Or like little small desks? Maybe like little small desks. Well, let's see. If the door is going to be like punch. I guess it would have to be a too wide door because of how I made this building. Otherwise, it's going to be uneven. We'll have a desk here. And a desk here. Yeah, and a desk here. And then a little chair. These are very personalized classrooms, by the way. There's only 2 students per class, you know? So you gotta walk in, you gotta make sure you're listening to your teacher, you know? There's only 2 students per class. That's very... You're gonna learn lots. There we go. Yep, perfect right there. Alright. It's very important you pay very close attention. Isn't the teacher desk supposed to be in the corner? There ain't no space. The teacher is gonna teach from her desk. So she gonna be standing right here in the front. And she gonna be sitting right here. And the kids are gonna be sitting right here. That's just how this room gonna have to be. Also, the teacher desk isn't always in the corner. It's up to the teacher. If the teacher wanted to put the desk in the middle, they most definitely could. Why would the teacher do that? I don't know, but you could do it. It is up to your choice. You pick the layout of your classroom. They say to just put your desk in a spot that you can easily keep an eye on the kids. So, yeah, I can keep an eye on them in the front. I followed you for almost a whole year. Have you really? Hey. Well, welcome back then. You've been following me for a year. And then maybe, right, we got... Well, we don't want a bucket of pencils. The teacher got a bucket of pencil on her desk. And maybe... Teacher needs a chair too. Goes on this side, right? No, it goes on this side. Let's move the pencils then if the chair goes on that side. We're gonna take the pencil. And we just go and move it over a little bit. I wish we had bookshelves. I think the bookshelves would be easy decorations. But we do have planter pots. So we're going to take the planters and we're going to put it... Yeah, we can put them in the corners. Make it a pretty classroom, you know. Yeah, I'll put it in the corners. Found you randomly just stay because I got bored. Hey, well, we could be bored together. Well, I'm not really bored right now, though. I'm pretty entertained, so... Although I can't imagine watching someone build something in the game is the most entertaining thing. But some people like that type of thing, so who knows. Then we need a trash can. Where we gonna put it? Then if I put it right here, the kid gonna smell like trash. Like the kid gonna be smelling the trash all day long. I don't think we want the kid to be smelling the trash all day long. We definitely need a trash in the cafeteria though. Whoa! Welcome to the Puppy Academy. Oh my god, that alert is so loud because I had my volume up. Where do we put the trash can? Give one class a lot of really nice decorations that have the energetic teacher. Oh my gosh, and then give the other classroom like the washed out color aesthetic, because there are some teachers who really love that washed out like color aesthetic, you know? Near the teacher desk. But then it gonna be stanking out the teacher's space. This room's too small. It's just like my school. The room's too small. Here, we're gonna put it on the teacher's desk. Do we have like... Yeah, give her a newspaper. She's educated. She's an educated teacher. And then we're gonna put the pencils on this table too. She's an educated teacher. Gotta get the education. That one teacher that likes being a teacher, but they are a dull gray monotone. The teacher next door to me, she loves being a teacher. She's very energetic, but her color scheme is all like black and white. Like literally her entire room, she decorated it with black and white. I wasn't feeling it at first, but over time I kind of grew to like it. Meanwhile, next door to her is me with my like rainbow color stuff. Wait, I'm already have the teacher outfit. This is my teacher outfit. Oh no, I can refund you the points though. You see, because I got like you see my ruler like design on like my outfit, you know, I got my little ruler stuff. If I zoom out, I got like shapes and stuff. This is my teacher outfit. Okay. What are these rooms gonna be? We got two, we got one classroom and we got two classroom. We got one classroom, we got two classroom. We have a little lunch place. You're blind, that's okay. We have one little lunch place. What else goes in the school? We said a nurse's office, but we are technically next to the place. Also, I don't have Chansey unlocked yet. I never got me a Chansey, so... nurse's office and the principal's office. We don't have a front office either, do we? The principal's office. What does the principal's office look like? Honestly, the principal at my school... It's just, like, her office is literally a desk right here, a table right here with snacks on it, and then a million bookshelves behind her. That's literally what her office looks like. Like, it would be really easy to recreate her office. You need a principal's office. Okay, we need a principal's office. We're gonna need a computer. We have a principal's office. Which I have computers, but I gotta travel if I want them. We're gonna need this for the principal's office. And a lot of we're gonna need bookshelves. I'm gonna have to take a detour. We're gonna have to leave this little place for a little bit because we're missing items that we need. I'm assuming it's gotta be a 2 wide door as well. No, that's uneven. It's 1. What? What? Oh, I'm silly. It does need to be 2 open. I was about to say, I was like, something doesn't feel right, but it doesn't also... Yeah, these are the same size. They should definitely be a double. A 1, 2. Oh, actually... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's because of the wall here. This is like part of the outdoor wall, and this one's like part of the inner wall, which is why I think it looks odd to have 3 here and then like 2. It's fine though. It's fine. Has a ruler tattooed on his forearm. That's kind of cool though. Like, hello. So if I were to recreate my principal's room, like literally her door's on the side. So like you walk in. Right from the side angle. Let me think. From the side door. Her desk is here, right? Her desk is here. We'll put it... I guess we'll back it up 1. Her desk is here. And she has her little computer-y thing. We're not gonna have space. We need a bigger room if I want to recreate the principal's office. We're gonna have to move the desk up some. It's just gonna have to be how this room gonna have to be. She has bookshelves behind her. She has a little table by the door that is nothing but snacks on it. So this is her snack table. And then she has, you know, seating over here for like when we have conferences and stuff. We need seating. We need like adult looking seating. Like let's think like the fancy table. Whoa, welcome to Puppy Academy. That sounds so loud for me. I was hoping we could make a garden table, but that's okay too. But maybe the side table. This still looks sophisticated. Hello, Mega. How are you? You like the snacks table? Yeah, anyone can come in and get any snacks from her at any time. That's how her thing works. And then we got 2 little office chairs. Like we'll have 2 office chairs like this. So whenever you have a meeting with her, you can come sit down and you can chill at the little table on the side. So she has a little table. Cause we'll put it here. I wish blocks weren't 1 and 2 spaces. This is so hard. Cause if I'm trying to recreate her thing, I'm gonna need we'll move it over 1. This is pretty much how her office is laid out. 100% how her office is laid out. So you can sit down and talk with her. She'll have a little computer, her desk and whatnot. Yeah. And then on this little side table, she usually has decorations there. We'll put pencils in there just to keep it simple. And then the rest is literally bookshelves. Like bookshelves everywhere. Like her room is covered in bookshelves. This is a snack table though. I ain't got no snacks to put on it. Is Absol in this game? Yes. I have seen screenshots with Absol on it. I don't have Absol. I don't know how to get him, but he is in it. I can come get a snack from your principal. Anybody can. The students can come by and ask for the snacks. She can ask for it. But my principal left this year, so I'm sure the snack table is going with it. But she always had a snack table just right here. This is the layout. I need bookshelves. Let's go get some bookshelves, y'all. We're gonna have to do some detours. We don't have the items we need to make literally anything. We're running low on food, so we're going to cook some stuff. We're running low on food. What else we need? We need more bricks. Wait. Let's be strategic, because I don't like leaving more than I have to. We need to take some squishy clay, because we have a lot and we need bricks. So we're going to take that. We need paper. Okay, we have waste paper. Okay, so we can work with this. We're going to go to Rocky Ridges first, because we have the most fire Pokemon there. Mimikyu is my favorite. I have Mimikyu. I don't remember which town Mimikyu is living in right now, though. Oh, he's living in, I know, she's living in the main, like, area, like, Wasteland. Do you unlock Bleak Beach? Oh, I have all of them, yeah. Bleak Beach. Yeah, I have all the towns. Mimikyu is my second favorite. I like Alolan Vulpix, but we have the normal Vulpix in this game, so that's enough to make me happy. My third favorite is Flareon. Yeah. I want to take all the cute Pokemons from other towns and bring them here, but I don't know. I feel like the towns would be empty if that was the case, because I'd take all the dogs from this one and the Jigglypuffs trio, and then all the other towns would only be filled with the uglies, and we don't want that. Here. I'm about to give all of my... I have a lot of fire Pokemon here. This is my fire Pokemon area. So we're gonna... Yeah, make bricks, please. We're gonna need a lot of bricks if we're building a school. Thanks. Next. You. Make me some bricks, please. Make me some bricks. As many as you can. Thanks. Yup. Next person. Oh, Fido, what are you doing in here? You hanging out with the Fire Bros? Are they your buddies? Yesterday was your dad's birthday. Happy birthday to your dad. I hope they enjoyed it. Do you have a resort sofa, table, hammock, light? I don't know if I have the recipe for it, but I do think I have the resort sofa. I don't think I have the recipe for the hammock, though. Oh, hey, he's giving me bricks. Oh, this is so lovely. I came here coming to ask you to give me bricks, and you're going to give me some. Thanks, bud. Here you go. Yeah, make me some bricks, please. I need as many as possible. What do we came here for? Bricks, and we need more paper. That's right, we need paper. I need a recycle Pokemon for paper, right? Let's spawn all of these guys because we still need more fire. This one, I want you. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. I wish I could get Celebi in Pokopia. You know, Celebi is one of those Pokemon that I feel like they're gonna have an event for. I really do. I feel like Celebi, they gotta have an event for Celebi. It just feels right. Why is he staring at the disco ball? Is it mesmerizing, my dude? Is it mesmerizing? You gonna have a little party up here? Yeah. Get my phone now. Yeah, get my camera. Take a picture, my boy. He being kind of cute up here. Oh, I didn't want him to look at me. I messed up. I wanted to zoom in, but I pressed the wrong button. Don't look. No, go back to doing what you were doing. I'm not even here. No, I ruined it. No. Is Startix a moth? He has to be a moth, dude. He's like a moth to a disco ball. Oh, he's just a party guy. I didn't know he was like that. Oh, snap. First he was all over the disco ball. Now he having himself a disco time. Dude, he's the life of the party. Kaka indeed. Let me see you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, stretch your stuff, boy. Stretch your stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt something? I didn't mean to make it awkward. Sorry. I'll just let you get back to your partying without me. Sorry. I accidentally ruined the moment for him. Sorry. You need to get a screenshot from the VOD for that now. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to go back to get it. I wanted to get bro flying in the air, but it just ain't work out. Flying in the air like you just don't care. Yeah. That's not what I came here for though, but he was having a party. I didn't realize he was like that, you know? I didn't know he was a party guy. Hey, come out your house, boy. I need bricks. I have so many fire Pokemon here. Come here. Here you go, buddy. Make me some more bricks. Hopefully we won't need any more bricks for a long time since I have 1,000 fire Pokemons here. Welcome to Puppy Academy. You ran over a Pokemon while rolling us a rock? No! You're not supposed to run them over. You're supposed to take care of them and love them and build them homes. I understand they're in your way, but that just because they're in your way doesn't mean it gives you the right to run them over. Alright, that's all the fire Pokemon. No, we're missing a fire Pokemon. There's one more I got in this town. He lives here? No, he used to live here. Where does he live now? Hello? I built a home here. Does he live here? No, no one lives there. Weird. I don't know where my boy is. That's okay, I guess. Alright, well that's good for fire, I guess. Oh, he lives here. Why did I move him in with Dartrix? Odd. Odd choice indeed. There you go. Here you go. You're my last guy I was looking for. Dude. I probably didn't know where to put him. I was like, you know, it's all good. They said it was an accident. Yeah, guys, I accidentally ran over a 90-year-old grandma who was walking in the street. But it was just an accident, though. Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. I'll try not to run him over again next time, you know? I don't know why I'm up here. I just thought, oh, they should really fix this phasing. I didn't realize I'd go through it. I'm one with the building. I see all. I oversee all. For I am Ditto God. Nah, Pokemon literally went in front of me and got ran over. My brush arm howls with anticipation. Are you... What? Are you good? Oh, no, I don't want you to paint the house. Is that why he doing that? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Wait, you can paint every part of a house? You can paint every part? Oh, snap. This is the game changer. Excuse me, I done burped again. Wow! I would change it, but then I'd have to change the paint for all the houses. I have so many here. I did not know that, my guy. You're so eager. I had no idea. It was an accident? Yeah, you run them over. Doing the Lord's work. Yeah, building the town. Look, I clipped through the trees, too. I'm one with the... I am a tree. Could you imagine the terror of being a grass flying Pokemon and living in the fire rock? Oh yeah, it's gotta be terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. We got to get my recycle Pokemon and give him some papers so we can get some bookshelves. We also need to go stop at Sparkling Sky Sand so we can pick up our computers. All the technology stuff is there. Right? I believe I put all like the computers and technology things that I had left over in there. Like I think there's laptops and computers and TVs. She's mega evolving. It was a misinput. A misinput. I didn't mean to run them over. It's a misinput. My ability is ADHD and my ability is anxiety. Huzzah! Alright, let's see. This place is still a mess. What did we come here for? Oh, we came here for our trash boys. Where do the trash boys live is the best question. I believe... Jirachi! What are you doing here? Oh, I guess because he doesn't have a home, he just kind of picked one. So he just lives here now? Yeah, he does just live here now. I had no idea. I guess that's how it works. Once you interact with the Pokemon, if you don't get their biome, they're just homeless. It's okay, Jirachi. Actually, come follow me, buddy. Come here. Come here. You're gonna live in my house, in the school for right now. Does a trash person live here? You can recycle, can't you? Right? He can recycle? I think he can. He can recycle, okay. Okay, he can recycle. And then meanwhile, while we're waiting to get more papers, we're just gonna take a picture and probably print some more out. I have a lot of Pokemetal, so we should be straight if we I don't want to do that though because that requires a lot of effort. All right, where's my other recycle boy? Where does he live? Where does my Trubbish live? He used to live here in the middle of nowhere, but I gave him a house and I don't remember where I gave him. How would Mega Cyan look like? Well, I think my hair would be standing up, right? Like I'd be like, oh, go Super Cyan, and then my hair would like stick up. And where does Trubbish live? Like literally, I don't see a house for him. No, my hair is going to stick up. It's going to stick up nice and tall. I'm thinking maybe I grow some wings because I'm cool like that. He doesn't. What? Anyways, who here can recycle? Pokédex. Oh, I built this Pokemon's habitat. Oh, wait, let's go get those two Pokemon. Hello? That means they're spawned and I know exactly where they are. The little charge guy should be over here. Yep, and then the Chansey, the big Chansey should be on the butt. Oh, there's a guy here too. Hello? You guys are not who I'm looking for, but that's okay. Maybe they'll be helpful. Electabuzz! My hair would definitely stick up though. I was a Super Saiyan. That's all I could think of, Bill. My hair's sticking up. I get like, my bows get really bigger and longer. They're like massive bows that wrap around. Kind of like Sylveon and their bows. Oh, look, that trash can's moving too. Hurry up, Charger Bug, stop talking to me. If you take too long, that trash can won't be moving no more. Come on. I took too long one time and I missed the opportunity. I don't want to do that. You get hyper focused. Oh, it's tiny Electabuzz. It's Electric Kid. Elekid. The Alolan Ninetales. Yeah, my hair would start floating. I'd get 9 tails, and my bows would get super longer. So I'd have like bows like like Sylveon, right? I'll have like Sylveon like bows, and then I will have hair sticking up that's like flying, right? And then I would have 9 tails. I'd be really cool like that. Kick the baby. Don't wait. Why are we kicking things? I thought we were supposed to be nice. Every single afro hair sticks perfectly straight out, perpendicular to the scalp. What? What? My ability is forgetting what I'm doing right after I do something I forgot. Oh yeah, me. Yeah, I get it. Chansey! Chansey is the nurse Pokemon, right? This is the Pokemon we were looking for, right? I think. You're gonna follow me too, Chansey. There's no point of you living out in this boat. There's literally nothing in this boat. Like, I don't really care for the fact there's Pokemon living up here. Someone's having trouble following you? Why? Why is Mr. Paint Guy not able to follow me? Oh, because he was in the water. I swam here? Where is he? Oh. Oh. I see the problem. Bro cannot swim. Neither can Chansey, really. So. Did he just, like, stop following me completely? Because he had trouble following me? Hello? The environment level increased? That really sucks. Because I'm about to increase this environment level, take 2 Pokemon out of this area, and then watch the environment level go back down. So we're just going to unlock what we can here and then leave. I'm a team of Sky Rayquazas. I'm a team of Alolan Vulpixes. I like Alolan Vulpix. Did you see that? The house. We have unlimited sand cottages now. What did we unlock? They show it to you so fast. I'd be like, what did I get? Oh, cute chair. Cute chair. What's that? Oh, a cute lamp. Oh, wait, this is kind of cute. This is cool. This is a wall recipe? This is really cool. Hello? Alright, let's leave before our place goes back down. Was Chansey following me? I told her to follow me, but I don't think she was. And I want to leave with Chansey. So... I want to take her into my next town. Get ready for your next town. Team Sky. Well, when I played Minecraft a few months ago, I named my evil team. We were Team Glitter. We were the Pokemon with the... We were the pretty Pokemon thing. What? Where did she go? I wanted the Chansey. Come here. There we go. We gotta go back home. Hopefully, bro, Smeargle still follows me considering he's having trouble. But he lives here, so... There we go. I did not get any of the items I set out to get, by the way. I just gave some Pokemon some stuff and then came back. No. Do lots of people make fan-made Pokemon teams? I suppose so. Technically, every time you play a Pokemon game, you're making your own fan-made teams. But I did. When I played on a server, I played on a Cobblemon server. Okay. Y'all need to move in really quick. So... We're gonna give y'all... We're gonna... Let's give a door here. Let's get doors. Which type of doors would be for a school? I'm thinking a simple door. These gotta be school doors. And they're already white. I think I would prefer it if the doors were white. So this works out. There we go. I'm thinking the front door to the school will be the modern door. I think this is a better door. Yeah, I guess Smeargle literally just did not come with. He said, I'm having trouble following you. I'm not going with y'all no more. Alright, so we're gonna put the modern door in here. What about intentions? My group for Team Glitter, our goal was we would make teams of the prettiest Pokemon. That was our goal. There we go. That was our goal. If you joined Team Glitter, you had to promise that you were going to catch pretty Pokemon. But prettiness is subjective, you know. So pretty much anyone could join because cuteness is subjective. We also goal was to have as many shiny as you can. You know, glitter, the glitter, because like it sparkles a little bit. You know, with the sparkle. Team creation, wanting to steal all the electric from the world. What are you going to do with all electric still? You know. All right, Chansey, this is going to be the nurse's office. This is where you'll live. Chansey, I'm sorry you're going to live in an empty room right now, but you're just going to bear with me. Want to move in this empty room? Yeah. Oh. It doesn't pass the vibe check, she says. Sorry. Jirachi, come here. Come here, Jirachi. Actually, I think Jirachi would make a better principal. Come here, Jirachi. Jirachi, I want you to be the principal of this school. We're gonna have to go get Mimikyu too, because Mimikyu's gonna have to be here as well. Yeah, you're gonna be the principal. We're gonna have to decorate it up though. I don't think Jirachi's gonna like this little office. But we need a bookshelves. We didn't get any bookshelves. Where did we even go? Team Sky is more real than pretty much any other. They have a subreddit. Really? Team Sky is the best not so evil team. Chansey, how about you hang out in this classroom just for now? Yeah, for now you can hang out in the classroom. We gotta go get Mimikyu. Mimikyu can be the other teacher. We need to go back to Withered Wasteland anyways. Is my inventory free? It is mostly. Okay. We gotta go back to Withered Wasteland. I bet I got a bunch of bookshelves just hanging out in there anyways. I have a lot of items just sitting in there. I could have a team of Trubbish, Mug, Galarian, Weezing, and Cuffagriz and still be allowed in Team Glitter? Sure. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. As long as you believe that those Pokemon are beautiful, then yeah. I'm making Team Spark. Oh, that's pretty cool. You gonna recruit people here to join Team Spark? My team, I had Team Glitter. I forgot I had all these things here. Whoops. I just randomly placed them. I didn't even finish decorating. Travis, yes. Garbodor, no. Yeah, Garbodor is he kinda ugly with it. Low key. Not trying to be rude or anything. But Garbodor is a little ugly little monster guy. I don't know. Yeah, I have a lot of items in here. What can go in a school? This could be like outside the playground. We're definitely gonna have to have a playground area. Na 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 na. Give me the garden benches. We're gonna need that. We're not gonna need any of the beds. I'll tell you that right now. This is what I'm looking for, the whiteboards. We're gonna need first aid kit for Chansey. What's this? Some papers? Yeah, give me some papers. Put them on the teacher's desk. Oh, a bell. That'd be nice for a school. Floating chair would be nice if we had an auditorium, but we don't. I don't want to have the problem where I make a building so big that like the Pokemon get lost, like spawns get lost inside of it. Like I still want to see the Pokemon walking around the town. So I do have a tendency to avoid like, we'll put some cleaning supplies. I can go to the nurse's office too. I do want to avoid like too much, you know. Bam, 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 bam. We're gonna need a vending machine too. Maybe a little lamp. Put it in an office too. I was convinced I had more than just what's in this chest. I ain't got no bookshelves in here. The amount of bookshelves I have made over time. But to be fair, I do end up using a lot of my bookshelves. So I suppose it makes sense that I don't have any bookshelves just hanging out anywhere no more. Considering how much stuff I be having. This is just blocks, right? Yeah, this is just blocks. Any blocks we can use? Oh, yep, we're gonna need that. That's slower. What else? I think that's it. Anything else we can make ourselves again. This is more blocks. I got 2 blocks places. Da, 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 na, 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 na. Galarian Weezing is so dapper. I mean, he's supposed to be dapper. I still don't like him. I'm a hater. I ain't gonna lie. I am 100% a hater. I moved most of the stuff out into the Wizard Wasteland. Oh, while we're here, we gotta pick up Mimikyu. Oh, we need more lumber. We're gonna pick up Mimikyu. Oh, there's bricks here. Only 24, but we got bricks. All right. We got 2 paper. That'll do. That's more than 0. Who in here can recycle? Can any of these Pokemon recycle? Wrong thing. Hello? We got 2 spawns here. Y'all saw that? There's 2 guys spawning. 1 spawning over here. Yep, there he is. God, I hate him. I hate him so much. He's so ugly. I'll be careful I don't dissolve this nice home with my drool. Lovely. Wow, I really hope his acid spit doesn't burn up the house I built him. So this is why he doesn't have a house. This is why he literally has a table with some flowers on it. He can't handle a house. He cannot handle a house. What's his name again? What's your name? Haxorus! I wanted to call him Haxoran, but I know that was wrong. He's cool in the anime. I haven't watched any of the anime. It's unfortunate. I was not allowed to play Pokemon growing up, so I missed all the cool anime stuff. I did. He can chop and he litters. What does he litter, though? Alright, who here can recycle? Who here can recycle? Can anybody here recycle is the question. Okay, wait, what? Yawn? Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess the answer is nobody. Jesus. Storage? Oh, I can store... I forgot you can store things in them. Not a single soul on this island can recycle. That's crazy. Not a singular Pokemon. Anyways, let's go. We gotta get Mimikyu. That's so crazy to me. Not a single Pokemon in this entire area. Not one. Can recycle. These Pokemon are not very environmentally friendly. Where is Mimikyu? Over here? Yeah. Yeah, we can go ahead and take Mimikyu's habitat item stuff too. I really just put it there just to spawn him. He's coming back home with me too. Give me this. Thank you. Okay, come on. Yeah, come on, Mimikyu. You're gonna come live with me on Puppy Paradise. Oh, Pikachu has a funny G-Max form. I think I saw it, but I don't remember how it was. I saw it a while ago. Ooh, I saw it a while ago. I don't remember. I got scammed out of 200 treats. No, I'll give them back to you. I have to wait until the stream's over to give them back. Unless there's a mod here, but I don't think we have any mods here right now. You like his design? He's chunky. He's a chunky boy. Mimikyu, I want you to teach the other class. Come here, Mimikyu. Mimikyu? Hello? Did Mimikyu? Where did he go? Oh, he just runs slow. Okay. Come here, Mimikyu. Oh, he uses the door. He's polite. He's a gentleman. Wanna live here? Yeah. There you go. This is your space. Alright. What did we get added? We had a vending machine. We could put a vending machine... No, there's nowhere to fit. This vending machine is massive. There's nowhere to fit it. Unless we fit it like here. We could. Put the vending machines in the hallway when you first get into the school. There you go. And then... Oh, the papers? They go on the table. There we go. Papers go on the desk. Oh, Mimic, you like that. He likes the papers. Hi, Massacre. I feel like Gardevoir. You think Gardevoir should teach? Oh, we could put Gardevoir here. Gardevoir's just hanging out in Withered Wasteland. She doesn't really have a home. Not Withered Wasteland, the other place. I didn't really give her like a house like that, so we could most definitely do that. There we go. We can most definitely give Gardevoir space here. There we go. All right. Because we do have one more teacher space, so we can make it. We need a cafeteria lady. I don't have a habitat here though. That's the only problem. Y'all are staring at the. Do y'all want the vending machine on? I can turn it on now if y'all want it. They seem like they really want the vending machine on, like right this second. And I just placed it. I literally just placed it, and they're like, "Oh." All right, let's get this nurse's office going. What goes inside of a nurse's office? We're going to definitely need our first aid kit. We're going to need beds. The nurse's office is the one place where we will need beds, right? For the kiddos who's not feeling good. We're gonna need beds. Maybe we'll give her like another desk too. Another office desk, right? Because it is the nurse's office. And we're gonna give her a little swivel chair. Like the other people have. Where are the chairs? Oh, it should still be under furniture. I'm silly. I'm a silly girl. You gonna make fan art of you? Of me? Sorry, I can't read. That'd be so nice. I appreciate it. You need a monitor and a keyboard. We still need to go pick those up. That's in Withered Wasteland right now. Well, let's go pick up Gardevoir. Yeah? Gardevoir. We can go pick up Gardevoir and bring her here. Right? While we go pick up the computers, because we're definitely going to need a computer. We're going to need beds too. This looks more like a nice nurse's bed than anything else, I feel. We'll do this one. We'll put like 2 in here. It's a small room though, so we'll have to see how much space we have. We'll definitely have to see how much space. Oh, I meant to open the door. I didn't mean to run into you, buddy. All right. So let's look at how much space we have. We're gonna need a desk. We're gonna put it in the corner, like right here. We'll put it in the corner, just so that we can maximize our space here. I'm gonna put it in the corner. Honestly, this is kind of how my nurse's office is laid out at my school anyways. Like the desk is in the corner when you first walk in. And she has like beds along the side here. Maybe one more. That's so cool. Oh, thanks. Maybe one more bed. I'm thinking, can we get the side table that we have over here as well? One more bed. I'm thinking side table and chairs and some cozy chairs. Right? One more bed. Oh, yeah. My silly tablet won't work. Oh, that's unfortunate. Little side table. Where is the fancy side table that we had? Oh, right here. Fancy side table. You gonna go on a plane again? You gotta leave? Oh, okay. Well, have fun. I hope you enjoy your plane ride. I hate planes, but some people really like them. Kotaru does. It's working now. W. Okay. Now we're really building. I'm really feeling it, you know. That's what Shulk says. Alright, let me see. Alright, so we got 3 beds here. And then over here, we can have the side table with the chairs. That's what I'm thinking. So what we'll do is we'll put the table in the corner here. And then we'll put a chair. Where is it? Where are the chairs? We'll put a chair here. And a chair there. There we go. We'll have the little med kit right there. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, that's a biome? That's a habitat? Urgent care. I didn't know that was a habitat. I don't know who lives there. And then I think that should be pretty much it for a nurse's room. Because it's a nurse, we could add a little bit of decorations just above here. No, that's a little too close to to the chair. Let's raise that up some. Because it's a nurse's office, we can add a little bit more. What else do we got in inventory? We got a bell. Oh, we could put a fan in here. Definitely need a fan. This is a nurse's office. I wish you could place things diagonal, but you can't. That's the only thing about the fan. It says diagonal. I don't know where to put it. Ah, no. We could put a little lamp in here. There we go. And then we'll put the computer on the other side. All right, Chansey, come live here. We're gonna go get Gardevoir and our technology. Chansey, come here. Come here, Chansey. Yeah, come on. This will be your office, Chansey. The nurse's office. Wanna move here? The whole house. Yes. Alright. And let's go get Gardevoir! Now, my sparkling sky sands is really ugly, so try to look the other way, okay? I haven't really built this place up. I tore it down. So, like, I busted through a bunch of walls and stuff. I tore a lot of the walls down, but I have not built it up. So, a lot torn down, a lot of random Pokemon spawn here and there. I'm also going to steal Swablu from this place because I love Swablu, and Swablu has to be in my house. I'll probably steal him later, though, because I don't think Swablu fits the school aesthetic. So we won't make Swablu live in the school, but we will move Swablu eventually. Probably into one of the houses. Alright, let's go. Oh. Yeah, they were building this, weren't they? There you go. I just had a bunch of yellow huts built here. Because there was an empty space, it looked like the huts were supposed to go here, you know? The yellow hut is complete. Thank you. You're so kind. Now, Gardevoir lives here, doesn't she? Or does she live far away? I don't remember. Uh-oh. Is she homeless? I thought she lived here. I don't think she's homeless. Mischievous is homeless? He just got a home last time I must have done something on accident to get rid of her home. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to go searching for Gardevoir, y'all. She tends to hang out in the middle area, though. So she's probably over there. I noticed after... Oh! There's no stairs! Hello, just got here. How are you? Gardevoir tends to hang out in this main area. I noticed after the plot was plotting. So hopefully she's still just... Yeah, there she is. It doesn't matter where she is. She lives. She always is up here. Her and Poliwhirl are always around these parts. I don't really know why. Hey, stop yelling and come live with me. Alright, come on. Oh, we can't leave quite yet. We came here for more than one reason. We came to get her, but we also came to get, we also came to get the items, the computers and stuff. Yeah. There we go. They should be in here. Oh, I was right. Yep, the laptops and the computers are all in here. Because I was doing a lot of building stuff. Ooh, office shelves. Office shelves. Office lockers. Oh, yeah, this will be very good for the principal's office. We have a lot of waste paper, too. I need actual paper, though, not just waste paper. But that's okay. Science experiment? Nah, that's too much. Okay. Let's go back home. To the puppy paradise. The paradise for all Pokemons. But how are you, Javin? Wait, what? What? Does she have an unfinished quest that she can't leave the area? She must have. Smeargle was like that too. Smeargle, I tried to get Smeargle to follow me and they were like, he can't leave this area just yet. I didn't realize she needed something. I gotta look at the quest. Maybe that's why her and Polly were always hanging out in the main area, because they're waiting for something. What is the request? That's all she wants. She just wants to slide on the second floor. Alright, we'll have to come back to that then. I think I have a slide. I have to make another one though, using my Pokemetals. Alright, now we can finish making the principal's office look a lot nicer though. There we go. Now we got a bunch of stuff we can put in here that we got from the other place. Office cabinet. Office locker. Not really sure what an office locker is for, but it's there alright. We're gonna move the table. The candy table that my principal had. We're gonna move it to the other side. There we go. Jirachi, you like it? She looks like she does. Put a little laptop right there. Oh yeah. There you go. Most teachers have laptops though. Most of us, we don't have like big computers anymore. We all have our own teacher laptop that we keep with us. The only person who has a big computer still is the principal, which like it makes sense, right? Does the computer take up 2 spaces? It does. That takes up too much space to put in there. But it makes sense though, you know? There we go. Do they even like their homes in here? They probably don't, considering these office rooms are all like desks and stuff. Let me go see. They probably hate it. Oh, Mimikyu likes it. Chansey thinks it's average. Chansey thinks it's average. Everyone else likes it. Jirachi thinks it's nice. Hers is nice. As who else is in it? Mimikyu thinks it's great. Okay. They're okay. They don't hate it. They don't think it's the best thing ever though. They're somewhere in between. We're gonna put all this stuff up. Oh my gosh, an ad break's happening. I'm gonna put the be right back screen on. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Be right back, y'all. Hello. I wanted to. I've been sitting here trying to figure out what am I gonna do with the flooring in the place. Like it's a classroom, like it's a school. Do we want it to look like classroomy, or do we want it to look like, you know? Honestly, I think we're just gonna go with simple flooring because I think it's the easiest to. I think it's easier to make simple flooring not look bad. You know what I mean? I have ideas though. We're gonna need Smeargle, per usual. We always need Smeargle. He's our boy. He's always staring at my Ditto flag. Wait, what? Is he hungry? Is that what he said? He was hungry? Oh, I don't know what he said. I think he just said he liked me. I don't know. Oh, we don't have a lot of white paint. We're gonna use our last little white paint on this carpet. Okay. We're gonna use our last white paint on this carpet. I hope we can... I hope it doesn't look bad. Hey, Panda! You're off work now? That's cool. You wanna see the school I'm building? I'm working on the flooring now. We got a nurse's office. We got the principal's office. Oh, interesting. Dresser of any, seat any, and a... Oh! Wait, I have a humidifier on me right now, don't I? I do. It said chair and okay, we can make that. Chair of any kind, dresser of any kind. That's cool. Oh, you're not stupid. But Panda, do you know how to refund somebody their stuffs? That's something I probably got to teach you how to do, Panda. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, Pikachu, why are you in here? Oh, he's playing with Mimikyu. Oh, they're so cute. I guess Mimikyu said he's had enough and he ran away. Okay, so what I was thinking, right? With my big brain. I was thinking, oh god. Wait, okay, we'll do 2. I was thinking we have like a white carpet run alongside, right? Like this. I only have 40 of these, so we'd... dang, I was about to say we'd have just enough. Oh, dang it. We need 2 more. But anyways, the idea is we're gonna have carpet running this way. And then a little bit of carpet running this way, but we ran out. Anyways, and while when it's not carpet, it's going to be this floor right here. Although I think this might be a little too bright. I'm not gonna lie. But we'll see. We'll just place it all down and see how it looks. It might look a little... This might be a little bright. I'm still waiting on the guide you said you'd make. Oh, I know. I forgot about that, actually. You know, I have a lot of free time this summer. I should really get on that. I don't know, Fifi. Oh, that sucks. I did say I'd make a guide, didn't I? I completely forgot about it. Life is so busy. But I have free time now, so I should be able to make a little something. It'll be very useful to make a guide as well, because I do plan on streaming forever and ever and ever, and I'm going to need mods forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. It's okay, I'll refund the points. I'll make a little guide. It completely slipped in my mind. Your girl has the memory of a pea. I have pea brain. Beep dum dum dum. No. I ran out of the wood too. What do you guys think? You think it's a little too bright? I think there should be darker wood in here. What do you think? I don't know. But anyways, the rooms. I know how to mod. Oh, I don't need any new mods right now. I just need to teach my current mods how to do things. But I've been so busy, it slipped in my mind. Now I'm on summer break though, and I'm not busy at all. I am the opposite of busy. I am free-timey. So I can write a little guide now, to be honest. This would be the best time for me. Whoa! This simple flooring, this white is a little too white. We might have to... I like the simple floor, but I might have to change the simple floor colors, because... Jeez Louise. That's okay, though. We just need flooring in this room. There we go. Oh, that's very white. My eyes! Ah! My eyes! Help! It's so much! Ah! Okay, wait. Yikes. Everything I touch turns to ugly. I have such a superpower at making things look ugly. Like, I cannot imagine... I don't know how I was given this gift. But man, the gift that keeps on giving. I make something ugly. And then... I touch something and it becomes ugly. And then that thing becomes even more ugly. And so on. I was gonna make the inner walls a different color, but that's not gonna work. Because of the way I made this house. This is school, so all the walls are just gonna be this purple color. Cause we're not doing too hot right now. But all of our brick is cooking. Our brick is cooking. It is. Yeah. There we go. I'm probably gonna end up finishing this off-stream doll. Because the girl is running out of steam. And I feel like I did the bulk of the work on this school. Or maybe we finish it tomorrow? Well, I don't know, but I still gotta play Pokemon XD, and I haven't played XD this week, so... But look! Does that look nice? I'm proud of the Cyan. I'm proud of the me. Look at this lovely school. It feels a little empty, but I think it's the flooring that'll tie it together, you know? It'll tie it together. No, I got it, Chris. I'll be a good VTuber and make the mod handbook like I'm supposed to. I need to make a mod handbook anyways, because it tells people how to... It's supposed to tell people how to handle certain situations and to outline like the rules and how to enforce them and whatnot. So I do need to do that. I probably will sit down and actually do it like now, to be honest, because I'm about done streaming. So, your girl is finished. Wait, let's do one last little look over before we end our stream. All right, let's do one last little tour, and then I'll get working on the mod book since it's the summer. This is the best time to do it. If I don't do it during the summer, it ain't getting done. All right, you walk in, and we got a vending machine. I guess Pikachu came in and lighted everything up. We got the vending machines. You know, you come into the rooms and. I guess Pikachu did just come in here and light everything up, didn't she? This is the principal's office. Okay, it's a little cramped, but, you know, we make it work. This is classroom number 1. Right, and then you come this way. My stream's spazzing again. Please don't do that. We have the nurse's office, and with a trace of a Pokemon. And so far, the fan art I'm making. Oh, okay. Oh, Growlithe. Oh. Wait, that's really interesting. I didn't have this one before. That's new. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting the thing right here though. And this is the classroom number 2. See? Cyan cart tour. This is what I made last stream up here. The house of Cyan. This is where me and some of my Pokemon friends live. This is our house right here. And then this is what we made at the start of this stream. We made it last stream. And this is where Articuno lives. Which we still need to give him a house. Because it says that he doesn't have a home right now. This isn't considered a house for some reason. So we gotta close this room up a bit. And so he can live in it, I guess. Because there's no point of having a big old place like that if my boy can't even live in it. Anyways, you guys like my town? I do. I like it. It's coming quite nicely. It's taking us forever to make literally any building though. So this is going to take us 10 years just to complete. Like literally it took me an entire stream last stream just to make this tiny house. And it took me an entire stream this stream just to make half of a school. Like half of a school. We're getting better though, because it did take us 3 hours to make that. So... Oh, 2 hours. And in 2 hours, we made this. So that's pretty good. Good progress. Pretty good progress. Yo. Oh, let me put my background music back on. I turned it off. Whoa, I feel like I'm really close to the screen here. I'm a little too close. Let me see your art. Let me look at your art. Let me see. Cyan art. Oh, that's really cute. I like your little sketchy sketch. It's Cutie Pie and me. Thanks. It looks really nice, Chris. I really appreciate you making me some nice arts. Aren't you a nice friend? Alright, guys, let's go find somebody to raid. We're gonna beat them up with kindness. Tomorrow, I suppose I'll play XD since we missed yesterday, and yesterday would have been our XD day. And I only just started. Let's go. I need to progress more. Sorry, I'm doing a big stretchy stretch. I need to progress more in XD than anything else. Let's see. Who are we going to raid? Who are we going to raid? We can raid Tegan. Tegan is celebrating someone's birthday. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Yeah, we'll raid Tegan. We'll raid Tegan, guys. Alright, like I say at the end of all of my streams, sayonara, I hope you have a good day. 1. And raid 2. Give them lots of loves, lots of hugs, lots of loves and hugs. If you don't give them lots of loves and hugs, I'll beat you up, okay? I'm gonna text you in an hour to make sure you're on task. Okay, you can do that. I'm gonna eat food first, though. I'm gonna eat food, and then I'm gonna look up what like a mod handbook, a good mod handbook looks like. There's a really big one online I noticed that people use as a like template, so I'm probably gonna use that one. Pokopia Academy is out of class. Yeah, see you tomorrow, friends. Goodbye, my friend.